What's up, people, and welcome back to a new video here on the channel. My name is Dan from Crypto, and thank you once again for tuning in to this amazing new stream, guys. Today, again, a new live stream here on the channel, and I do think that we are having very interesting price action if I look to the charts right now. Guys, right away we'll be going into the charts. Everyone who's right now tuning in here, good morning. Absolutely cool that everyone is, of course, going to the stream once again. So, guys, what are we currently having for the Bitcoin price section? If I look to the Bitcoin chart, you can see we were forming this symmetrical triangle, of course, and we were, of course, anticipating a retest before entering our next position. So, just like I told you yesterday on the stream, guys, I was willing to add more to my position once reaching the 58.9k. So, like we did as well, we got filled on that one. I got filled in, so I added more to my position, and right now, of course, already doing particularly good here. So added more on 60k and added even more on once reaching the 58.9k. So the trades are absolutely crushing it once again. Looking forward to what we are going to do today. Guys, if you're already, of course, if you're already tuning into the stream, make sure to already smash up the likes. But guys, what are we seeing here? This is very important in my opinion. So the Sundays usually if we're pumping on the Saturday, you can see Bitcoin reversing a little bit on the Sundays. If I'm talking about weekends, and of course you have to know we're still in a weekend and we're seeing a breakout. But guys, what we are currently having here is of course a retest of this previous resistance line, and it's a successful retest because you can see a previous resistance right now flipping into support. And I see right away Christian donated to the channel. You're saying to the moon. And guys, this is absolutely the confirmation that we were waiting for. And yesterday on the channel, I've told you guys so many times that right now is the opportunity to accumulate this position on the retest. So if you did so, absolutely congratulations to you. Hopefully you're going to make some sick gains. I definitely think that we are going to make some sick gains together because, the confirmation of this symmetrical triangle, guys, this breakout will be huge, and it will be an imminent breakout as well. And if I also right away go to the weekly time frame, guys, and look at this, we are exactly 14 more hours away. We're going to create a bearish purchase first of all. But we are exactly 14 hours away before closing the weekly candle. And we're going to see the breakout on the weekly as well for the ascending triangle. So do I feel very excited? Yes, I do feel very excited. If I look to the Bitcoin chart, I definitely think that we are probably going to see more volatility getting created to the upside. Also, if you just look at the different charts, every chart is, in my opinion, right now looking particularly bullish here. So let's go into the lower time frames. And what you can see also on the lower time frames for Bitcoin, guys, is that we are creating a new uptrend. So we're also creating this new uptrend here, having multiple touches on this level, and also forming this downward sloping resistance line. So I will be removing the price target real quickly because, yes, the price target is sitting around the 69k for this breakout of the symmetrical triangle, guys. But if you look to this pattern as well here, looks like that we're maybe forming some kind of a symmetrical triangle once again here. Maybe you can even draw it like this here, and you can see a little bit more significance. But yeah, after a pump to the upside, you can see some consolidation going on for Bitcoin. I definitely think that we are heading way higher. Seeing some consolidation on the Sunday, definitely good here. Because in the end of the day, I want to see Bitcoin setting new all-time highs, not in the weekend. Because if we're pumping to new all-time highs in the weekends, it's usually pretty bearish, and it can be seeing a reversal very quickly, just like we saw over here. Pump in a weekend, you close it on a high on the Sunday, and then of course on the Mondays you're seeing a big reversal, and that's not a thing that we want to see here. So what I would love to see for Bitcoin, of course, like I told you before, we already have the retest. There can be a possibility for another retest, so make sure if you haven't already entered a position, always have to trade at your own risk, and this is no financial advice, but if you want to be trading Bitcoin, and it looks like that we're finally seeing this clear breakout, I should be longing the Bitcoin on the retest of this previous resistance line. So plenty of enough opportunities still coming. I don't think that we're necessarily going to have another retest. Do think that we're going to see some sideways action, maybe seeing a breakout of symmetrical triangle already pushing us a little bit higher. But in the end of the day, I don't want to see Bitcoin pushing to new all-time highs in the weekend, guys. Definitely will be waiting. It would be very nice for Bitcoin to be very boring, and of course at a new all-time high later. So let's see what we'll be doing here. But yeah, if you're talking about Ethereum, let's go into Ethereum, guys, because we were discussing Ethereum earlier on as well. What do we have with Ethereum? Ethereum is basically exactly the same, guys. So what we were discussing earlier on with Ethereum as well, and I see a lot of people talking about XRP. I see a lot of people talking about other coins as well. So guys, if you're just tuning into the stream, we're definitely going to do a way longer stream than 5 minutes because we're just starting off the stream. Make sure to already smash up these likes, guys, because we're currently already having 82 likes. Can we smash it up to 100? Would be of course, very amazing. But there is plenty of nothing to discuss today. So looking forward to the stream already. But yeah, you can see over here, downward sloping resistance line getting formed here. Was pushing the price a little bit lower here. Big wicks getting created. We were getting rejected multiple times. Once we're heading towards this level, you can see another rejection was in the books. Another rejection over here, and since seeing the breakout, of course, very beautiful to see for the price action of Ethereum. But also, if you just look at the chart in general, once you're breaking through the critical level of resistance, what you do want to be doing after it is, of course, seeing the follow through on the volume breakout. And you can see over here the volume breakout was, of course, pretty correct, because you can see downward sloping volume coming in here. Once seeing the breakout, the increasing volume was there. So that's definitely good to see. So you can see a push to the upside getting created, and then a retest of the previous resistance flipping into support. So, I mean, if you already was flipping this one, you could have already easily flipped to 2.5% profit. And if you're leverage trading, you can easily make, let's say, 25% from off that quick retest. So, what do I think right now? If I look to the price action of Ethereum, I definitely think that we are heading way higher. Just like I think with Bitcoin, and Ethereum will definitely be dragged along because of Bitcoin going to new all-time highs. So it is looking very good for the cryptocurrency space in general. And guys, congratulations, by the way, for everyone who's holding Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is, of course, the 4th biggest asset in the world. It's almost surpassing Apple. So we're absolutely crushing it, guys. Looking forward to see where the cryptocurrency space in general is heading towards. We are just starting off here. You're still early. You're an early adopter. And, of course, the early adopters are going to make the most gains. So definitely, if you're holding here in the cryptocurrency space, you're absolutely going to crush it. And I also see a donation coming in here from Doodle Does. So thank you for your £5 donation. You're saying... hey, Mighty Rover, how does Link and H-bar look? Thank you. So let me right now go into Chainlink, because Chainlink was already an asset that I want to be discussing. So let me also go into H-bar, but I will be doing it later on. First, we'll be going into Chainlink, and some other important coins, of course. Also, we'll be going into XRP, guys. I see a lot of people talking about XRP. And I know XRP is very interesting, and I do think XRP will right now also probably give us very good returns, and I still think you have very good buying opportunities to buy into XRP right now. So let me quickly take a sip of my coffee as well, guys. For me, it's also in the morning, so just waking up. I had a very nice evening yesterday. So yeah, of course, definitely streaming once again, guys. So whatever we're having for Chainlink. So Chainlink is still in the uptrend, guys. If you look at the 4-hour candles, you can see Chainlink is definitely in an uptrend. We are bouncing from off this level multiple times, and we are basically finding support on these levels. So this is a very good thing to see here. You can see it's still getting respected over here. It is getting respected. We were talking about this level early on as well, but yeah, because Bitcoin freaking out and other coins freaking out, you tend to see these other coins following as well. So this was definitely a level that you was willing to keep an eye out on, because if it is really weird behaving, and if we're not going to hold on to this line, yeah, there's definitely a possibility that we're going to go a little bit lower. But certainly we haven't seen a breakdown for the price action of Chainlink. Also finding support at the gray box, so multiple levels of support coming together. I definitely still think, like I told you before, maybe we're seeing some kind of a symmetrical triangle here on the 1 hour playing out for the price action of Chainlink, to be honest. I mean, on the 4 hours is better. So yeah, on the 4 hour you can see over here you have downward sloping, upward sloping support line, downward sloping resistance line. Maybe you're forming some kind of a breakup pattern anytime soon here. I definitely think that we're very close to the apex. So for my opinion, if I look at the chart, definitely going to see some insane follow through anytime soon getting created. So yeah, you can see the downward sloping resistance line, upward sloping support line. We're coming to an apex, and we're going to see some more follow through and either direction. So very excited what Chainlink will do. I definitely think that we are heading towards the all-time high once again, because we are in accumulation phase right now for the price action of Chainlink. And also, if you look at the Chainlink compared to Bitcoin valuation, guys, this is one of the most important charts that we have to look at. And I yesterday also told you on the channel, if you want to make good gains, you want to be adopting coins early. And just like I was talking about Litecoin, and Litecoin is absolutely taking a plunge right now, guys. We're absolutely killing it with Litecoin, so we'll be going into Litecoin in a second as well. But just like Litecoin, guys, you can see Chainlink also. You can be buying it cheap right now. You can be trying to buy Chainlink cheap, and you're also accumulating your position cheap. Because if you look to the Bitcoin comparison, of course, this is on a daily, so it can be taking quite a while before seeing the breakout. Because there is a possibility that we're going to see a breakout after the 9th of May. But yeah, if you're accumulating already your position, I definitely think it's a good time to accumulate right now, because definitely the breakout is imminent for Chainlink compared to Bitcoin. And of course, once seeing a breakout in these charts, this can definitely be showing the follow through on the US dollar chart. So of course, breakout to the upside can be pushing it approximately, guys. And don't be shocked, this can be a move of approximately 80% to the upside. And I definitely think it's more likely to see a break to the upside playing out here for Chainlink than a move to the downside. So is it worth to go into Chainlink right now? And it can be a 94% decrease. I don't see that playing out, to be honest. So, guys, 84% increase, and altcoins are very good. And it is general in an uptrend. It's setting higher lows, and it's right now consolidating. Definitely think that we're going to see a breakout. So, is it smart to accumulate some Chainlink right now? I definitely think yes, it is right now a good opportunity to Chainlink. So let me go into the price section of Litecoin, because guys, we were discussing Litecoin here on the channel. We were saying to everyone, Litecoin is heading towards the $300. So what are we seeing right now, and how excited was yesterday? Let me know for everyone who accumulate your position in Litecoin, because we on the channel, we made special videos about Litecoin going to $300. We were especially talking about it, and yesterday as well on the channel, guys. We're absolutely crushing it with the price section of Litecoin right now. So let me know for who took the trade, of course, because we were looking first at the W structure. That one got ignored a little bit here, so we were looking to the symmetrical triangle. So, of course, both very bullish bias patterns. But if you look at the symmetrical triangle, guys, you can see we are having a very beautiful symmetrical triangle. I told you guys before this as well. I really like the symmetrical triangle that we're right now seeing on the price section of Litecoin. And the reason why here is because I think it's a very clear symmetrical triangle, and it is one of the most beautiful I've seen in a while here. So you can see, move to the upside getting created. Then you are having the retest, perfect retest, just like you're having with Bitcoin right now. So very beautiful retest. And after the retest, of course, you're seeing the follow-through getting created to the upside. So what do I think for Chainlink? What do I think for Litecoin? It will be definitely heading way higher. We're heading towards the $300, guys. We're just starting off here. And the most important part that I want to be discussing here is the Litecoin compared to Bitcoin valuation, guys, because this chart is absolutely very bullish for me. So yes, we are seeing the breakup, but previously we were seeing some fake out. So what we have never closed 2 or 3 candles above it, as you can see. So what would I be looking for right now is, of course, the breakout follow through. I do want to be seeing the breakout follow through, and if I draw it like this, of course, it's showing more significance. So we haven't clearly confirmed the breakout to the upside in the for the Litecoin compared to Bitcoin chart, guys. Are we going to see this breakout? This will be 150% surge to the upside approximately. So I feel very bullish on Litecoin. I've not really confirmed the breakout here on the Litecoin compared to Bitcoin chart. In my opinion, we want to be seeing some more volatility to the upside getting created. So let's see if we're going to do so, because that can be maybe signifying that we are heading towards, let's say, $400 instead of $300. So do I feel very bullish on Litecoin? Yes, I do feel bullish, and we are, of course, accumulating all kinds of positions, so definitely lovely to see. Hopefully, we're going to crush it even more together later on the channel, guys. But yeah, we will be definitely also looking for other trade opportunities. And I also took a trade on Litecoin. And let me check it on the trade wall quickly, because I've done it on my private account. So yeah, if you want to trade as well, guys, make sure to sign up with the referral link in the description. I'm trading on Femex, trading on Bybit. So if you want to sign up, will be, of course, very amazing. But yeah, of course, crushing it with the Litecoin trade. Absolutely nice to see, of course. I only entered with a 5x leverage, but still approximately 55% to the upside. So as you can see as well in this chart, this move from this retest is approximately 23%. It's absolutely insane. We are killing it. So looking forward to see what we're going to do. So let's go into the price section of XRP, guys. Because we are not only crushing the price section of Litecoin, because this is also a thing that we absolutely, I can't deny it, we're absolutely recently crushing the trades. We are crushing every single thing on the channel. Guys, we were calling the XRP pump once it was sitting around 50 cents. So I was saying this already for, let's say, 4 days in a row. I was saying it for 4 days in a row before seeing the breakout. So we were saying it over here on the channel all together. We were talking about the XRP price section, that we're going to see XRP going towards $3 in a very rapid pace. So what are we seeing right now, guys? What are we seeing right now? We can see symmetrical triangle breaking out to the upside, and you can see a move to the upside getting created as a minor consolidation. Another insane leg to the upside getting created, and probably I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to see the $1.70 already getting reached today. So you can see the golden pocket entry got cleared. The golden pocket resistance got cleared, 0.382. We broke through this level in the XRP price section, closed the daily candle above it. Right now, retesting it as previous resistance into support. Looks very good. I definitely think that we can be heading higher. Even though I know we are right now on the daily forming a bearish divergence, even though that I think we will be heading higher, and the reason why is because previously in the price action over here, we were forming all kinds of bearish divergences, as you can see over here. We were forming all kinds of bearish divergence. You can see over here, because I'm looking to the same scenario here, because guys, if you zoom out, you can see exactly the same, right? And this was the reason why I was accumulating my XRP over here, because I think, okay, it's definitely going to do the same. And if I also go to CoinMarketCap, if I say it correctly, XRP is back to, it's not back to P3 yet, but I think XRP is heading towards P3 once again. It's probably heading towards the $3, like I told you before. So guys, I see all the chat coming in here. Thanks for the XRP moves as a Bitcoin into it 3 days ago. So Guys, truly lovely to hear that you guys are all gaining from it. And in the end of the day, that is, of course, what we are doing in the channel. We're trying to crush the market altogether. And that is the lovely part about crypto, guys. You can be gaining all together. You don't necessarily have to do it all alone. Because if you're working together, we can be making even more gains as a team. So this is, of course, we're just starting off the channel, guys. We're just new here. We're just looking around the corner. So if you are not subscribed to the channel yet, here, definitely make sure to do so. Because, yeah, we are approximately here for 2 months right now. But this is, of course, just the beginning. We will be looking for way more interesting things here. Can't wait for the future. Guys, we're absolutely probably going to crush it. So looking forward to it. And I definitely think the $3 XRP is still in the books here. So 3 weeks, let's see where XRP will be standing, especially because Bitcoin is also heading towards the new all-time high. I think XRP can be dragged along as well. So let's see what it is going to do, but for now, Bitcoin, of course, is not doing anything here. Definitely good to see that Bitcoin is just cooling off here. Don't want to be seeing Bitcoin pumping over a weekend, guys, but it is looking good. And I see everyone saying in the chat, oh, someone is saying Litecoin is dipping. I mean, I'm not really scared for Litecoin. It's going up in a wave. It's not going up in a straight line. So let's see. So people are talking XRP pump and dump. I mean, yeah, it's definitely going to be a pump and dump. Don't get me wrong. I definitely think it's a pump and dump. I think literally that we're going to go exponentially to the upside, and of course after that correct very quickly. Because in the end of the day, if you look how XRP behaves itself, you can see over here, pump dump, pump dump. It is just how XRP behaves itself. Look over here, pump dump. It's just the behavior of XRP. So and as well over here, and this was of course the pump and dump in the bull run. So it is the behavior of XRP, how it is how it is right now being in the charts. It's exactly like I predicted. I mean, it's just the behavior of XRP. So yeah, I do think we're going to see something like this. And of course, a stealth rejection if we're hitting the $3. So looking forward to it. And definitely, if you're already in very good profits, I should not be saying that you don't have to take profits. Because taking profits right now on XRP is definitely worth it as well. San Diego, definitely. That's cool. Good morning, evening, or whatever you are. That's true. For me, it's good morning. So let me also look in the Ethereum price section, guys. Ethereum compared to Bitcoin. Are we seeing a breakout anytime soon here? As you can see, this is the Ethereum compared to Bitcoin chart. And of course, it's a very important chart in my opinion to look at. Because if you're looking to the chart, you can maybe be spotting some kind of a breakout anytime soon. So yeah, as you can see over here, we are having upper sloping support line, downward sloping resist line, and this is for me to believe that we are having a symmetrical triangle here right now getting formed on the Ethereum compared to Bitcoin valuation. And you're maybe asking, but Rolf, why do you look at the Ethereum compared to Bitcoin chart? So this is basically the chart that you want to be looking at. If you're willing to trade Ethereum, of course, it's important to look to the Ethereum compared to US dollar chart, but also very important to look at the Ethereum compared to Bitcoin chart. Because if you're looking to this chart, you can be maybe seeing a breakup before it's really playing out on the US dollar chart. So yeah, what I'm looking for right now is, of course, a breakup to the upside for the Ethereum compared to Bitcoin valuation. And a breakout to the upside can be, pretty stealth to the upside. It can be another surge of approximately 4% compared to Bitcoin. Of course, if Bitcoin is gaining 5%, Ethereum will be gaining 9%. It's definitely a good decision for me, of course, to play this on the breakout. So I would be not rushing into it yet here. We are trading on support, but yeah, definitely think that we can see some more volatility to the upside getting created for Ethereum. And of course, if Ethereum is going to create that volatility, we'll be probably also breaking out of this this lower time frame on the 1 hour for Ethereum as well. So Ethereum is looking pretty good in my opinion. It's also can be seeing a breakout anytime soon on the US dollar chart. So let's see what it will be doing. But I definitely believe that Ethereum can be showing some very stealth volatility to the upside. Maybe set on the all-time high today or tomorrow. Looking forward to it, and definitely. Guys, the thing what is making me feel very bullish, of course, is Bitcoin. Bitcoin, the leading indicator. But once Bitcoin is seeing the stealth breakout, guys, Ethereum will definitely be following, and we're going to see sick gains. I can't wait to see it. Tomorrow, of course, back with another live stream. Tomorrow we will be discussing it, and I think tomorrow we can possibly see a new all-time high for Bitcoin getting created. So would it not be beautiful to see a new all-time high created altogether? So definitely make sure to tune in to the stream already tomorrow as well. Make sure to keep an eye out on the channel, because tomorrow we will be back. We will be definitely back tomorrow. So let me go. Let me know if you have some requests for me to look at, so I can be looking into the charts that you want me to check. So yeah, in the meantime, if you're asking nothing, make sure to smash up the likes, guys. We're currently 37 likes away from the 200 likes. Will be amazing if we can reach the 200 likes as well here. But yeah, let me know if you have a request. Let me know if you have a request for me. Hello Dan, are you not afraid that the bull run will end already in a few weeks? When XRP did the pump in 2017, it was also at the end. That's true. I'm not scared that we are going to see the bull run. Of course, I'm never scared. I'm never scared, but I'm trying. We'll be trying to stay realistic, of course. But yeah, that's previously happened. But what we are also having in the previous bull runs, we gained way more evaluation compared to the previous autumn high. So I don't think that we are near to the end yet. I don't think that we're near to the end. And I definitely think if you looked at the stock to flow model, etc., I will be not calling in bull run ends before Bitcoin is hitting the 100K. After the Bitcoin reaching the 100K, I will be starting to look at maybe possibilities that we're going to end. So right now the requests are coming in here. I see Dogecoin coming in. I will be looking later into Doge. So let me go into ADA real quickly. After that, we'll be. Oh, I see so many requests coming in. I see a lot of ADAs coming in. So we will be checking ADA. Also, Crypto Science asking me to check BitTorrent. So we'll be looking into that as well. So guys, in the meantime, if you're waiting for your requests, of course, we'll be trying to answer them all. Make sure to smash up the likes, guys. We are currently 11 likes away. I definitely want to reach the 200 likes already. Will be amazing. Will be amazing. So let me go into the Cardano price section. Let me get this chart in front of me. So yeah, we are of course on the Sunday here. Definitely lovely to spend my Sunday with you guys. So, I mean, ADA is being pretty boring. ADA is being pretty boring, and the reason why I'm saying this, because it's just, yeah, of course, it's setting higher lows each and every time, but these are the 4 hourly candles, and this is quite a while. This is the 15th of February. So, I don't think that ADA will be definitely. I don't think that ADA is going to see a stealth breakdown or so. I don't think that we're going to see a breakdown for ADA. But what I do expect here is that we're probably going to move steadily to the upside. We're trading on support. Usually, once touching the support line, we're blasting to the upside. So there's also a possibility that ADA is maybe going to see insane volatile getting created either direction. So yeah, it also looks like that we are forming some kind of a descending triangle right now on the 1 hour. Maybe some kind of a pattern that you can be looking for to trade if you're willing to day trade. Of course, if you want to be trading, you can be trading Cardano on Bybit and FMX. So definitely would be cool if you're signing up over there. But yeah, as you can see, descending triangle getting formed right now. 3 touches on the top side, 3 touches on the lower side is definitely showing the significance. So let's see once we're going to see a breakout. Do think it's more likely to see a break to the upside because we are still in bullish territory. And I know that we are also descending triangles are of course very bearish bias patterns. But either way, we're also trading at very strong support. So I don't think that we're easily going to break down. So this can be pushing the ADA price action towards $1.26. So let's see what we're going to do in the immediate short term. Maybe we're going to see a breakout in the coming 3 or 4 hours. Will be of course very lovely, and also trading against very critical levels here, as you can see in this on this 1 hourly chart. Trading at very critical levels of resistance. We haven't not clearly broke through this level yet here. Only here we did, but do want to be seeing the breakout to the upside getting created. So let's see. So I think ADA is looking good here, but yeah, ADA is also familiar for having these stealth run-ups and then corrections right now, as you can see here in the consolidation. So maybe we're going to see a stealth run-up getting created, and then a correction will be, of course, amazing. But yeah, the top side of resistance is the level that we have to be breaking. So for now, we are not clear to the top side. We're trading on support, so let's see if we're going to see a breakout to the upside getting created through this critical level of resistance, because this level is holding us back for quite a while. So I was going into Harmony 1 because we also early in the stream we got a request from someone who was asking, can you please check Harmony 1? So let me look into Harmony 1 because I think it's very important to look at. So yeah, it's having another correction, to be honest. If I look to this, it's having another correction. So someone is saying in the chat, is it having an ABC? There's a possibility that I think that we're heading lower. I think that we are heading lower, and of course there can be. It looks clearly like an ABC. Looks like an ABC correction. Let's see if it will be playing out like that. But if we're going to set a, let's say, a higher low, we're probably going to create an symmetrical triangle or so. We're probably going to create a symmetrical triangle, in my opinion. So let's see what it will be doing, but it looks like that we're bouncing right now once again. But you can see also previously, once we were getting lower, we had this minor bounce to the upside, and after that corrected once again. But in the end of the day, guys, we were calling the top of the of Harmony 1 as well here on the channel. I mean, I was not exactly calling the top here. But yeah, if I look to the market structure, you can see a parabolic run-up ending, and it's definitely having some consolidation. And maybe you can be looking at this at a different weight, maybe in a descending broadening wedge or so. Because if you look to this scenario, You can be maybe looking for a reversal once breaking this downward sloping resist line over here. And if you are breaking this downward sloping resist line, you can be looking for a reversal. And the points here, if I look to Harmony 1 chart, currently we're still setting lower lows and lower highs. Yeah, of course, if we're setting a higher low over here, it will be already determining and already giving me the signal that we're probably going to reverse to the upside, or maybe see some different consolidation in the other direction. Because yeah, right now we're still definitely in a downtrend. But what you do want to be seeing here is, of course, taking out this previous high and also yeah, just forming this higher low. So will be important what the Harmony 1 does in the coming few hours. But if we're going to do the exactly same thing like this here, of course, I will be not flipping bullish yet here. But yeah, it's basically consolidating after such a run up here. It's likely to see consolidation, so not really weird, but maybe there's also a possibility that we're going to create a bullish divergence on the 4 hour. If we're going to correct and set a lower low in the price chart, higher low in the RSI, we can be looking for a bullish divergence, and that can be providing you a buying opportunity. For Harmony 1, I should still be staying on the sidelines. Let's see how the chart will be developing here. But yeah, you should be waiting for a clear reversal sign, maybe bullish divergence on the 4 hour, or a breakthrough of the resistance level. So let's see what it will be doing. Is Bitcoin over 60k right now? It's trading around 60k. It's still trading at good levels. I mean, it's still trading at 60k. It's trading at horizontal support as well. If I flip onto this chart, you can see previous resistance flipping into support. I do think that we're right now probably getting good support. I mean, it's likely to have a lot of candles around this level, so I don't think that we're necessarily looking bearish right now. So, MD donated to the channel. You're saying, what do you think about WAXP? I have been hearing good things about it. So, let me see, WAXP. You've been hearing good things about it. Let me go to CoinMarketCap. Let me do a quick recap where this coin is standing and what it is in white lines going about. So, what have you been hearing about it? Let me know. Currently standing at P159. 353 million market cap, pretty exciting to see what it is doing. Of course, previously we were sitting way higher in the market cap, approximately 1 billion. Right now sitting at 1/3 of that. It's an NFT digital portfolio, so don't know exactly. It's already around here for quite a while. It's only on the UOB right now. Yeah, you've been hearing good things about it. Let me know what you exactly heard about it. Maybe it are some things that can be signifying why we are having this run up. And of course, I do think it is likely that we're probably seeing this run up because of very good news. So yeah, let's see what it will be doing. Yeah, you can see basically, if you look at the 4 hourly candles, having a pretty parabolic run up here, and then you're probably you're creating a huge bearish divergence after that. So you consolidated for a while here, and after consolidation, you tried another run up. You set a higher high in the price chart, but still a lower high in the RSI. So what does this look like for me? This looks like for me that we're probably going to cool off. The momentum on the daily is definitely heading lower. We're not in an uptrend right now. You can see the buying strength is losing and losing and losing, and we're only moving down. So for me, this is not looking particularly bullish in my opinion. I rather think that the WAXP will be maybe seeing some consolidation before already breaking out here, and maybe some more downwards momentum pressure. Because also if I flip onto the MACD real quickly, if I flip onto the MACD, you can see we're still in a downtrend, and we haven't seen the reversal yet. As you can see here as well, momentum is still going to the downside, and you do want to be seeing the momentum shifts first in the MACD also playing in here. So if we're going to do something like this here, if we're going to make a curve and set a higher low, I mean create a higher high in the MACD, that would be of course very lovely. Because then you can be seeing the momentum shifting to the other direction. So for now, and it still looks like the momentum is heading towards the downside. Want to be careful with this one. You should be buying into it. Once you're seeing maybe a reversal sign coming in, of course you can be adopting this one already early. But I don't think if you're buying in right now that you're necessarily going to see fast gains to be made. So yeah, it looks like consolidation for me. And if I go a little bit more into depth of this chart, yeah, you can see the bearish divergence, of course, first playing out on the 4 hour as well. Also previous horizontal support, previous horizontal resistance, I'm sorry, flipping into support right here. And also, yeah, the top side is it's just acting as resistance right now. So yeah, you're also some kind of a parallel channel consolidation period. So I mean, it looks like it's not doing anything. And of course, we can be looking for more moves to the upside if we're going to break the top side of the resistance, because that is the major resistance levels that we're currently trading at. So let's see what we'll be doing in the coming hours. But Bitcoin We'll be going into that as well, but Bitcoin is falling a little bit here. Nothing to worry about, guys. If we go to the 5 minutes, it's pretty red candle, right? Yeah, for the past 10 minutes, pretty red, but doesn't really matter. I mean, I still feel good. If we're getting another retest of this critical level of previous resistance, what will be right now flipping into support, I think it's still a good buying opportunity. If you haven't already accumulated your position, you can be accumulating it around the 59k here. So if you are willing to join us with these trades, you can definitely still enter it, in my opinion. And you're having a very good possibility. And yes, there is a possibility that we're going to create a big wick on the lower sides once again. I'm not afraid if we're going to see so. I definitely still feel bullish. But of course, if we're going to close the 4-hourly candle below this line, I will be flipping extremely bearish, because then we're seeing a fake out, and the high probability is that we're going to move to the downside. So don't want to be seeing it. I don't want to be seeing a fake out. Otherwise, I have to be flipping a little bit bearish if we're seeing a fake out. So looks to be also some kind of a bull flag getting created, so let's see what we're going to do. But I should not be freaking out here. I see a lot of people talking about what they are having to do with with Bitcoin, etc. But I should not be freaked out. So Dean Harvey also asked me, what do you think about crypto.com? Let me go into crypto.com. After this, I will be, of course, going into that. I see so many requests coming in, guys. But what are we having right now with the price action of crypto.com? So this is pretty unfortunate, because yesterday we were looking at this level and we were creating a big wick, of course, on the top side. So this was looking like that we were creating a big correction, and this is, of course, not lovely to see. I do want to be seeing the volatility getting created once seeing this breakout, but of course created a big wick on the top side and still got us rejected. So the crypto.com is still fighting against this level. Do want to be seeing this breakout anytime soon, guys. So let's see if we can still create it. I would definitely love to see it, but it looks like that we're getting correction, and there is a high likelihood that we're probably going to move a little bit lower to maybe retest the lower side of support. We only have 2 tests yet, so if we're having another test, it's not all too worse for me. So yeah, if you want to accumulate, this can be the level that you will be accumulating. 18 cents and approximately 19 cents is your accumulation level if you want to get into the price section of crypto.com. So yeah, let's see what you will be doing. But yeah, there's also a high possibility that because we're right now consolidating under the resistance, there's a high probability that we're just going to smash through it anytime soon here. And you can even draw this line a little bit different. If you look at this line like this, you can see we're also forming a downward sloping resistance line like this. And this one is maybe showing a little bit more significance. So yeah, let's see what it will be doing. But definitely think that we are having to break through of this level. So we are still struggling to smash through this level, creating this big wick. So let's see what it will be doing in the coming hours. But consolidation under resistance is always bullish, in my opinion. So let's see what it will be doing. So taking a quick sip of my coffee, guys. So the only thing that's a little bit concerning for me is Bitcoin on the daily. I mean, I'm saying very concerning. I mean, it doesn't necessarily has to be so concerning. I mean, what we are currently seeing here is, of course, a big wick on the top side getting created on the weekend. So on the daily candle, we were creating a big wick on the top side for Bitcoin. But yeah, of course, you can be approaching this candle in 2 ways. You can be saying, yes, it's nice because we got rid of the sell orders in the weekend, and we can be moving to new all-time highs on the Monday. That's completely true. But yeah, of course, you also want to be seeing the most amount of volatility. So yeah, the daily candle is not the most bullish candle I've ever seen on Bitcoin. So let's see what it will be doing. But the point here is that we are doing this in a weekend. And of course, once you're doing this in weekends, this is usually very interesting because you actually you want to be seeing these things playing out on normal days, not on the weekends. Rover, you missed the Anchor super chat. So did I miss already a super chat? Let me check it. Did I miss an Anchor super chat? Oh yeah, I see. Philip, sorry for missing the super chat. I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry. Sometimes I just oversee them. But let me check Anchor, and thank you for reminding me. Hopefully I'm not going to miss them anytime soon anymore. But sorry. Philip, thank you for support of the nation. Let me check Anchor, and thank you for notifying me, Dean Harvey. Once I forget it, I'm truly sorry. I always try to look at them. Yeah, if I forget them, I will be definitely coming back into it later on. So let me look at Anchor. Because if I look to Anchor right away, guys, you can see that we're creating some kind of a breakup pattern anytime soon here. You can even call this a little bit of a descending broadening wedge as well. It really depends on how you would like to look at the chart. But yeah, if you're seeing a breakout of the descending broadening wedge here, you're always having a reversal. So you can see momentum is pushing to the lower side. And usually these patterns, descending broadening wedge usually break to the upside. So what you can see over here is a move to the downside getting created, but if you're going to see a reversal, usually you also see them after a retest of the lower side, and yeah, we are already having 3 retests. So what we can be doing here is, of course, maybe a breakthrough of the top side, and then, of course, having a retest of previous resistance flipping into support. So does it look bullish? Yes, it looks like also a continuation pattern, but yeah, if you also look to the chart, you can see it's having a parabolic run up, creating this parabolic run to the upside. And then, of course, it starts correcting. So correction is very imminent to have, but definitely think that we can be moving up a little bit more to the upside. But if we're going to set a new all-time high, can already tell you we're probably going to set a new bearish divergence, because it's very easy to create, because we're getting pretty overextended previously, and right now we're having a huge sell-off. And if we're just going to start a new run up here, it's definitely going to create a bearish divergence. So also here on the daily, you can see previously already creating a bearish divergence over here. So these divergences are working very good on the daily candles. So definitely a thing that you have to keep an eye out on. But please don't always try to hold through. If you're seeing a parabolic run up, you definitely have to think, okay, when will I be taking profits? Because usually you can easily see a bearish divergence playing out, and if you're having a bearish divergence, of course, especially on the daily candles, guys, it's giving you a signal. I have to get out of this chart, have to get out of it, please. They have to take some profits, so don't always overdo things. But yeah, for the immediate short term, I do think that we are having to see a breakout through this resistance line before flipping bullish once again. Because if I look to the momentum on the MACD, let me identify the momentum. The momentum is shifting once again back to the upside. So that's the thing I want to be saying here. The momentum looks to be shifting once again to the upside since here. Yeah, you're saying the momentum is basically heading towards the upside. And if we can be curving this one to the upside, will be lovely to see. Will be lovely to see. So let's see what we can be having here. Let's see what we can be having. But for anchors, immediate short term, I think we can be moving up to the upside once again, especially because of Bitcoin once again. So someone is saying the Bitcoin dominance dips further. So yes, the Bitcoin dominance is even dipping further. Right now sitting around 56%, guys. That's absolutely insane. 56% for the Bitcoin dominance. It's absolutely crushing it right now. And also the altcoin dominance, of course. Sorry, the total altcoin market cap, guys. You can see since breaking through the 746 US dollars billion. Sorry, for 746 US dollar billion. You can see since clearing that level, we were creating more volatility. So what do I expect right now for the altcoin dominance? I think we're heading towards the 1.185 trillion. It would be, of course, an absolutely insane target. So 1 trillion is very close for the altcoins as well. Guys, when are we going to see it? Would be, of course, very amazing. And also, if I look, damn it, this chart is completely effed. This chart is completely effed. Let me check it real quickly. Let me remove some drawings. So yeah, you can see over here in this chart, we're basically also moving in an ascending broadening wedge here. And if I flip, I have to flip to the 3-day, otherwise you can't see the significance of the candle. So you can see over here, this is the altcoins market capitalization, so the percentage, so the altcoin dominance. So you can see once bouncing from this level, and we move to the upside. Then we were anticipating this chart already for a long period of time, creating also an ascending broadening, ascending triangle. Seeing this breaking to the upside, definitely likely to see the volatility getting created. So what I do expect here is that we're heading towards the top side before seeing a correction in the altcoin dominance once again. Of course, this target is still approximately another 10% to the upside, so it can be a surge towards the 48% for the altcoin dominance. So let's see once we are going to reach it. That would be, of course, very exciting. So look at the volume candles on there. Which one are you talking about? Don't sell Bitcoin right now. I mean, yeah, if you look at the Bitcoin dominance, I mean, it's not really giving me the signal. Of course, we are breaking below this critical level, and we were discussing this level, of course, for quite a while here. But like I told you already before, what do I expect for Bitcoin right now? I expect that Bitcoin will be curving back to the upside. I expect, especially because I think the coming week will be probably Bitcoin that will be stealing the show. I'm not saying that altcoins are not going to move, but I do think that that Bitcoin will be taking a little bit of momentum back to the upside here in the Bitcoin dominance. I think it will be bouncing back, and after it bounces back, I do think it's very imminent to see the altcoins blasting off, because maybe Bitcoin will be pumping for 3 days and the altcoins don't see the significant pump. But once Bitcoin, after these 3 or 4 days or so, cools off, and maybe we're reaching this level, we can be seeing the momentum going to the altcoins. But I definitely think we have to see a retest of the previous support line, because You can see here a major resistance, major support, and right now breaking below it. I do want to be seeing a retest, and if we're seeing a retest, of course, this can be really identifying the momentum where you have to go big into alts. And of course, once reaching that level, I will be going all into alts maybe because it looks like a very good opportunity to step into altcoins, and there will be approximately an increase of 6% in the Bitcoin dominance, and that's quite a lot here. So I don't think that we're easily going to do it, to be honest. So yeah, let's see if we can be doing so, because that's another 4% increasement if we're talking in terms of dominance. So that will be saying that Bitcoin dominance is heading towards the 60% before really taking the plunge towards the 40%. So guys, do you think that the Bitcoin dominance can be going below the 40%? Let me know real quickly in the chat. Do you think the Bitcoin dominance is there a possibility that we're going to see the Bitcoin dominance going below the 40% in this bull run? Let me know real quickly. Do you anticipate it? Would be very cool if I know your thoughts as well. I see some people also talking about VeChain. Yeah, of course, we'll be talking about VeChain in a second. What's Bitcoin current support and resistance price, please? Dan, do you have a Crypto.com Visa card? Of course I have. Of course I have. So yeah, let me talk about it. But let me know if you guys think that we can be going below the 40% of the Bitcoin dominance. So George also donated to the channel. Can you take a quick look at Sand and Ocean? Of course. No, everyone. I see already the notes coming in here. I think so. Below the 40%. I also think it's quite ambitious. I don't really think it can be doing in this bull run. I see also a lot of notes coming in here right now in the chat. So I have to agree with you guys. I don't think that we're necessarily going to go below that. I think 49% can be maybe the top already for the altcoins. And that's, of course, 49% will be major support, of course. This will be a major support target, major previous resistance of this W structure. I definitely think this can be major, can be also very good support. Maybe 50%, yeah. I think there is a possibility that we're going to go below the 50%, but not really stay below it for a long period of time. If we're going to dip below the 50%, it will be not for a long period of time. I don't think so. But yeah, this will be, of course, providing a lot of support. So let's see what it will be doing. Of course, so such a W structure for the Bitcoin dominance is very bullish, of course, very bearish for the altcoins. So are we going to see something similar? It can be a possibility. So please look at the Bitcoin dominance. It's a very important chart. So let me look at Sand real quickly, because I see George is asking me, can you look at Sand? And let me, of course, discuss the price action of Sand. So what are we having here for Sand? Let me remove all the drawings. Well, let me remove all the drawings. You can see, yeah, this coin. I mean, a lot of coins that are right now correcting are just way too overextended. So this one corrected because of a bearish divergence, of course. So yeah, what you also can have here is, as you can see, previous support. Right now flipping into support once again here. Previous resistance, acting as resistance once again over here. So yeah, very likely to see these levels, of course, providing support and resistance. So yeah, previous stop over here, acting as resistance over here. It was acting as resistance over here once again. So yeah, the chart of Sand is basically pretty straightforward. Are we in a downtrend right now? Then we have to break through this supportive target over here. Don't think that we're necessarily going to break down, but if we're going to break down, yeah, we can be looking for the next gray box here, and that can be quite a plunge to the downside. That can be still in a move of approximately 40% to the downside. Don't think that we're necessarily going to do so. We were also getting pretty oversold over here, so it's very easy to create a bullish divergence if we're heading lower. So do think that the reversal is imminent for Sand anytime soon here. Let me also flip up to the MACD here. Are we seeing something interesting in the MACD? Momentum is still, it looks like it is curving right now to the upside, but I can't say it yet here because I do want to be seeing this curve right now coming in here. Otherwise, we are flipping to a bearish momentum once again. So it looks like the MACD, the crossover is right now bearish, so it doesn't look particularly good in my opinion. So it looks like the momentum for the price action of Sand is going lower. Want to be getting careful for this one. So let's see what it will be doing. But yeah, right now also have still some support left over here. You can see this level over here was providing you quite the support previously. It was providing you quite the support, so let's see if it can still be holding up with you. Would be, of course, very important for me. Would be very important for you, but I do think if you're holding on to this level, you're creating a reversal pattern because you're sending in higher low, and maybe it can be some kind of a W over here, as you can see. So let's see what it will be doing here in the coming days and coming hours. So also you were asking me for Ocean, so let me go into Ocean as well. Let me go into Ocean. Oh, Sand and Ocean, very nice names, of course, for coins. So yeah, what are you having with Sand as well? was getting pretty overextended. It is right now sitting at pretty ultimate. It's sitting at ultimate highs, if I say it correctly. So yeah. This one's sitting at all-time highs, but still, you can see the momentum is cooling off where we're still setting all-time highs. So right away, we'll be saying this to you, man. It looks like that you're going to top out right now. It looks like that you're topping out right now because you can see the MACD is identifying that we are, of course, in a downwards momentum phase. Whereas we are pushing lower. Momentum is cooling off. Momentum is heading towards the downside. And where the momentum is also heading to the downside, you can still see the prices going higher. So what is this showing us? This is basically showing us that we're having huge bearish divergences and that we're probably going to cool off anytime soon here for Ocean. So that is also my reason to believe that Ocean is probably going to see a stealth correction anytime soon here. It can't go up for way long any longer, in my opinion. It doesn't look good for me. The charts are really only giving me sell signals right now. So I should be very careful with Ocean. So also seeing a request for someone talking about sushi entry. So let me go into sushi as well in a second. Sushi entry NTA. So you want to be trading sushi. So let me see what the opportunities are for sushi right now. Let me get onto the chart, and I see that sushi is also still in a downwards momentum phase. So the price action of sushi still get pushed lower. So if you're willing to long, you are for the moment at least counter trading the trend. And of course, you don't want to be trading against the trend, but it looks like let me see if we are having a cool-off period anytime soon here. So the MACD is not telling us anything interesting, to be honest. Yeah, you can see we're still in the downwards momentum push here, having a bearish crossover right now on the 4 hours. So yeah, we're seeing a bearish crossover right now playing out. So can this be identified that we will be seeing another push to the lower sides? Definitely a possibility here. The daily candles are also still bearish, but it looks to be flipping over anytime soon here because you can see momentum to the downside is cooling off here. But yeah, in general, you're still in a downtrend, and you can be setting a new low here and probably see another correction. So what do I think? Yeah, I think that we are still on the daily in a downwards momentum phase. On the 4 hour, we're starting a downwards momentum phase. So want to be getting careful. Want to be getting very careful, and of course, yes, you are trading at very critical support levels, and it looks to be that this support is holding up quite strong here, as you can see. Also having this upward sloping support line over here getting created, right now creating a downward sloping support line, and already smashing through this, of course. And as you can see, if you look to the support line over here, you can see you're crashing through this level, right now testing it as support. Are we going to see some more volatility to the opposite getting created? It's definitely a big possibility because, yeah, right now retesting this support line, there is a possibility that you're going to bounce to the upside, but this is on the 4 hourly candles. So if you really want to trade this, you have to be very patient if you want to be trading this one right now, because it also looks, yeah, maybe like a symmetrical triangle, maybe like a falling wedge or so. So do I think the momentum will be kicking to the upside? If I look to the momentum indicators, I think we're heading towards another lower period for this for the price action of sushi. So should I be very careful with trading longs? Yes, I think you have to be careful right now to trade longs. So I really can't really give you an entry on this one because I don't think it's a good coin to trade right now. So I see so many people talking about XRP, guys. Do you want me to check XRP after this one? Because first I see the donation from D coming in here, and you're asking me about Silica. So guys, do you want me to check? Do you want me to check XRP once again? I will be definitely doing so. Below 40%, I think a possibility of 46%. Yeah, I mean, 40% of the Bitcoin dominance is quite ambitious in my opinion. So that's the reason why I'm not really think it is easily reachable. So just like we saw, just like with what we saw with the chart of Ocean, we currently also have it with Silica. I mean, just like we were seeing with the chart of, I don't know which chart we are looking at. I'm sorry. We are currently looking at Silica, of course, but just like we saw with the chart of sushi, we are right now also seeing the same with the price chart of Silica. So I know, I can't ignore it, but we are in an uptrend. We are sending higher lows, but you can see here we're absolutely going parabolic with Silica. So what do you want to be doing if you're going parabolic? You want to be getting careful because you can see on the 4 hour in the immediate short term, buying strength is losing. We're losing buying strength, but setting higher highs. So want to be getting careful right away. This is already showing me the signal that we're probably going to cool off, and especially on the daily, guys. On the daily, you can see, and this is very important to look at in my opinion. Once you're willing to buy in a coin, if you're really going to buy into Silica, I should not be buying into it right away. You can see stealth run up. You can see momentum is cooling off. So the buying strength. This is, guys. I get so frustrated because a lot of people are still willing to buy in Zilliqa over here, and I should not be doing it. And the reason why, yes, there's still a possibility that it absolutely is going to blast off to the upside. But if you're buying into it right now, you're buying into a coin that is overextended. So is it worth it to take the risk to buy into it? I don't think so. I think you have to be looking at different projects if you're willing to step into this market. So if I look at this market, guys, you can see, and the problem here is that we are currently with a lot of altcoins, we're so overextended. So that's my reason why altcoins will probably cool off for a second, maybe, before really taking another plunge to the upside. And that is also my reason why I believe that the Bitcoin dominance will be curving a little bit more to the upside. So I don't want to be saying this, but you can see downward sloping, momentum to the upside. So the momentum is cooling off, but the prices are still going higher. So you're creating huge bearish divergence. What are you going to do with Zilliqa? It's also going parabolic on the daily. It is going to correct. It's going to have a correction. It's going to see some kind of continuation pattern getting created. So in my opinion, should you be buying into it right now? No, I should stay away from it. And the reason why, yes, it can be still going parabolic because it looks like the parabolic run-up hasn't not ended yet. And I definitely think there can be a stealth run-up still coming. But also, if you're going to see it stealth run up, you're going to correct very quickly. So please be careful. It looks like on the daily that Zilliqa is definitely done with this pump. So please be careful with this. I'm not looking to buy into it right now. So I see so many people talking about XRP. There's so many XRP fanboys in the chat, guys, and of course I do get it because we are crushing it with XRP. So I do get why there are so many fanboys right now in the chat of XRP, and you can see also the significance. Of the $1.33 here. You can see the significance over here. You can see rejection getting formed here, but since seeing the breakthrough on the 4 hour, you can see that it is getting retested as support. So levels are getting respected, guys, just like you can see over here. This one, this Fibonacci level is showing also the follow-through and the significance. Breaking to the upside, having the retest of previous resistance into support, and here's also multiple retests. So yeah, definitely looking forward to it. You are creating a big bearish divergence right now on the 4 hour. So this, of course, a thing that you want to be looking at. This can maybe identifying a correction. So if we're seeing a correction, maybe after that we can be moving up here. But yeah, 4 hour RSI cooling off, setting a lower high in the RSI, higher high in the price chart. So if I look at the technicals, it's definitely imminent to have a correction. But yeah, let's see what it will be doing. We'll be doing the exact same like previously. I think the probabilities are very high. Your opinion about the Pi cycle top? I mean, guys, I heard so much people on the channel are talking about this Pi cycle top. So let me, of course, quickly know your opinion about it. But guys, how can you take, because the Pi cycle top is a calculation, they're trying to predict the top, and they're trying to make a calculation of it, and they're of course saying that we're always going to the top. But I don't think the calculations can be a thing that we have to look at right now, because how can you take a calculation from 2017 and 2013 with 2021? Because right now in 2021, we have a lot of institutional interest, and in 2017 and 2013 we did not. So how can you take the same calculation and call it top right now? I don't think it's. I don't think it's. The reason why I don't look at the Pi cycle top is because why should you look at a calculation that was made in 2013 and 2017? And of course, they're using the same method. They're using the same mathematics to call the top right now. So why should you be looking at it? I'm not looking at it, because I don't like to look at calculations from the past. I like to calculate also how far we're going. And Pi cycle top is basically calculated on the momentum, how fast we're going up. So yeah, it is seeing that we are going pretty fast to the upside. That's the reason why it's almost crossing, and that's the reason why we're also almost having the correction. But yeah, you also have to look at the institutional interest, and the institutions like Tesla that right now are buying into it. So I don't really think that we are at the top yet. I do think 100K at least is going to be reached for Bitcoin. So no, I don't think that we're at the top. I don't think that we're at the top. Hey Rover, are you into swing trading also, or are you only a day trader? I mean, currently I'm doing swing trades. So at the moment I am in multiple swing trade positions because I like to do swing trading. I like to do day trades, but once seeing such a big pattern playing out, I'm just going to sit backwards. I'm going to open a day trade. I'm going to sit on my trade, going to look at it, and of course ride the wave to the upside, because in the end of the day, swing trading is just very chill, in my opinion. Swing trading is a very nice thing to do. And I mean, right now you have the possibility to open a swing trade position because we don't know how the chart is going to look like. But I definitely think that we're heading towards the upside. Seeing the breakout of the symmetrical triangle, guys, this is absolutely very bullish. So yeah, swing trading is very nice because already getting the entry over here, of course. And I was trying to accumulate a swing trade position, like I told you before. Once going higher, I was saying to everyone, once we're seeing a correction, I will be looking to add more to the position, and more and more. So, yeah, I do like the swing trade here. So, I was adding more to a position once having the retest. So, trying to build a big position. Of course, expanding the position once we're going higher. We'll be adding more and more on the retest, guys. And, of course, if we're heading towards new all-time highs, the momentum is completely switched here. And I will be looking to go all into Bitcoin. So, 70 towards 80K is definitely imminent for this month. Looking forward to it. Let's see what we're going to have. Will it be bearish for Bitcoin once it crosses? I mean, some people will be looking at it, and a lot of people will be not buying into Bitcoin because of it, maybe. So will it be bearish? Don't know necessarily. Smash the likes, as Dean Harvey saying. So, yeah, of course, make sure to smash up the likes, guys. We're currently only 60 more likes away from the 300 likes, and someone was asking me, you haven't checked Dot Rover, so let me check Dot right away for you. But guys, if you haven't smashed up the likes already, make sure to do so right now. We are currently only 15 likes away from the 300 likes, and we're watching with approximately 900 people right now. So, can we smash it up to 300 likes? That will be amazing. Let's see if we can do it all together right now. Usually hitting that like button is only taking a few seconds of your time, and I see already 290. Probably, once I'm saying this, we already reached the 300, but there is a little bit of a delay in it. So for me, I see right now 291 here. Maybe we're going to smash it up. Yeah, I see, 300 likes got reached. So thank you so much for smashing up the likes once again, guys. You are always so supportive, but always I have to remind you guys. To smash up these likes. But yeah, you're definitely doing it once again. So thank you so much. Already for 1 hour live. So looking forward to the next hour. But yeah, you can see with the Polkadot price action, we got pushed lower. And finally, since we're breaking out to the upside, you can see the volatility was created, and then having the retest of this previous resistance target once again. So, what do I look at for the price action of Polkadot? I think it is looking very bullish because we are, of course, setting a new all-time high previously, but also having the retest of this supportive line over here. What do I expect for Polkadot? I definitely think that we're heading higher. But yeah, of course, it was. But yeah, it was correcting here once again. So yeah, but let me zoom in a little bit into the lower time frames. Maybe we're forming some kind of a continuation pattern. Yeah, you can see the downward sloping resistance line is right now in the play for the price action of Polkadot. And also a supportive line over here, and maybe we can call a falling, some kind of a falling wedge. If you can be maybe even calling this. So let's see what it will be doing. Maybe it's some kind of a symmetrical triangle. So let's see which direction it will be breaking out to. So what do I think with Polkadot? If I look to Polkadot compared to Bitcoin, guys. What do I expect? Because I think this chart is very important. Because here you can see Polkadot compared to Bitcoin, and you can see a little bit how it behaves and in what kind of moves it usually goes to. So you can see here, impulsive move to the upside, correction, another retest, and then we broke through. So we have to break through this gray box over here. That's the most important part for the price action of Polkadot, because we want to be gaining more to Bitcoin. And in the end of the day, I am holding Polkadot to accumulate more Bitcoin. So what you can see over here, the top, we are getting rejected once again. We're heading towards the upside, getting rejected. But if you look at the previous price action, you can see here, we headed towards the top side once again, like we did previously, got rejected, corrected, and then we smashed through the upside. So what do I expect right now? I think the market structure will be quite similar. Also trading at the supportive line right now, you can see over here. We're not holding up yet here, but we definitely can still create a wick on the lower side here. I think Polkadot is definitely going to smash through the all-time high anytime soon here. And of course, if we're going to clear this level of resistance on the top side for Polkadot, we will be absolutely going to new all-time highs. So looking forward to it. Let's see what we will be doing here. But yeah, you can see if we're really heading towards the lower levels, guys, if we're really going to fall a bit further, I will be looking to accumulate some more Polkadot on this gray box, because usually once we're touching this level, guys, these are very good buying opportunities, but I definitely think it's more likely to see a move to the upside getting created once again. So let's see what we will be doing. So I see a lot of requests coming in for VeChain, so let me go into VeChain real quickly. Let me get into VeChain. I know I love VeChain as well. Also want to be discussing basic attention tokens. So Guys, what are we currently having? We invalidated the bearish diversion on the daily, so that's very nice to see. Invalidation on bearish diversion on the daily. Let me correctly. Yeah, we also have an invalidation on bearish diversion on the 4 hour. So, I mean, if I look to the divergence, it is looking good. So that is, of course, already a good thing to see. The buying strength is really here. There's a lot of volume probably coming in as well. You can see the volume spikes are good, so this is a real significant pump, and we are not losing buying strength even though that we're going higher. So that's already a good thing to see if you're pumping to the upside. But then I'm seeing also a very conservative thing, because it looks like, guys, like a parabolic run-up, and always once you're having a parabolic run-up, it can't go up forever. It will be correcting anytime soon here, and it just can't go up forever. So also getting a support of the nation. So you're asking the support of the nation, can you look at VeChain? I'm right now looking at VeChain already, so we'll be doing this first, and also that I will be going into your auto request of Cuddy. So thank you so much for your support of the nation. Let me read your text also in a second. But first, let me finish up the VeChain thoughts here, because if you look to VeChain, of course, guys, we can be looking for VeChain for a parabolic run-up, and as you can see over here, parabolic run-ups usually go up very, of course, parabolic run-ups are always going up very quickly, but also they can be ending anytime soon here. So once you're breaking the parabolic structure, you do want to be getting careful, because a coin goes exponential. And even though the fundamentals are very good, a coin goes exponential, but it can't go up forever. It will, just like VeChain, even though the fundamentals are very good, I know it will be correcting anytime sooner. Even though it's not forming a bearish divergence, it can't just go up for a straight line. It can't go up, and a lot of people are right now in profits. And as you can see over here, if you bought over here approximately 160 days ago, you were up with 15x here. So a lot of people are in very good profits. So you want to be getting careful. It can't maintain this strength to the upside, so for me it will be seeing, if it's going sideways or so, it will be definitely seeing a correction here. So please be careful. On the weekly, we're probably extremely overextended. Yeah, on the weekly we're pretty overextended, sitting on 90 in the RSI index. Monthly, even sitting around 92. So that is the reason why you do want to be getting very careful, guys. Quickly going to say it, but parabolic run-ups aren't not going to go up forever. So yeah, that's basically what I think in the bigger picture. I'm not saying it's over yet. It can be a possibility that we're even heading towards 60 or 70 cents. But yeah, I should not be buying into it here, because a lot of retailers got wrecked in 2017 because they're buying into these stops of these parabolic run-ups. So I mean, if you look to the structure of the market, this is just yeah. I mean, I don't like to buy into coins that are doing this. So please stay away from it for now. Oh, even though I know it's a good project, and we are not in the end of the bull run yet, because we're probably going to do 2 of these run-ups, in my opinion. We're going to do 2 or 3 of these run-ups in the altcoins. I think we can be correcting, and after seeing a correction, we can be pushing up once again. We can be pushing up and starting a new parabolic run-up, and that will be, of course, the end then. But I don't think it's over yet. So yeah, if you're buying and you're holding for a long period of time, yeah, it's good. But I do think that you can be getting a cheaper price before really going to new all-time highs. So please be careful. Please be careful, and don't. I mean, I don't like to buy in coins that are already going so exponentially to the upside. That's of course my own opinion. Want to do your own research as well, guys. If you're here on the channel, please always do your own research as well. But let me go into the request that we were getting from the donation. Let me see what you were asking me. Events in real time. So it was VeChain Gang that donated €5, so thank you so much. And you're saying, thanks for the content, just joined the stream. Can you also take a look at VeChain and Cuddy? I'm interested in the short term. So that was, of course, a thing that I was not saying. So you're interested in the short term. So let me also go into the short term of VeChain, because I think it's also very important to discuss that. So let me go into the short term. So the short term, it looks like I'm looking at the 1 hour. On the 1 hour, we are creating this bearish divergence. So on the 1 hour, we are creating a bearish divergence. So you can see 1 hour is setting a lower high in the RSI, but higher high in the price chart. So that's the reason why we were reversing. So if I also look to the momentum on the 1 hour, it looks like the momentum is right now cooling off, and then we're starting move to the downside here. You can see since over here, we're setting, we are losing buying strength, also having a bearish crossover. Haven't not cleared it to a bullish crossover yet, so I still should be bearish on the 1 hour, to be honest. So let's see what it will be doing. Of course, you don't want to be counter trading the trend, so the trend is still basing to the upside. That is also my reason why I do think that you can be moving up higher. So let's see what it will be doing, but also you're getting a rejection right now. So let's see if you can be smashing through this level here, forming some kind of a continuation pattern. Definitely going to see a breakout. So let's see if we're going to test the lower side. That can be a possibility to accumulate something. But yeah, I'm really talking about the low term, short term, because yeah, like we just discussed, there's a more highly likely scenario that we're probably going to correct on a bigger time frame. So hopefully we can still move to the upside, but let's see what it will be doing. So then let me go into Cuddy before going back into some different coins, because you were also requesting me to look at Cuddy. So let me look at Cuddy. So Cuddy was creating this Symmetrical triangle, guys. Very beautiful symmetrical triangle, to be honest. So you're seeing the breakdown. Breakdown price target has not been reached yet. Right away, we'll be saying it. I think we can be maybe wicking to the lower side. I do think the price target will be reached here because this is one. It's pretty significant. You can see on the 4-hour previous resistance, support, 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 support. Breaking below it. Retest. Confirmation for the short. Confirmation was exactly over here for Cody. Also, downward sloping resistance line. I think the price target will definitely be reached there, and maybe it's a little bit of a less significant. I mean, I want to be drawn it like this, the price target, to be honest. So yeah, I do think that we still are heading towards the 28 cents here. Please be careful. The momentum is still to the downside. You are counter trading the trend if you're going along right now. Trade with the trend, setting lower highs, lower lows. Of course, you want to be seeing a reversal, but for now on, it does not look like a reversal yet. So you were creating a bullish divergence over here. And right now you're creating a bullish divergence once again. So this is pretty exciting what we are having. Oh no, you're not creating a bullish divergence anymore. Sorry, you're not creating a bullish divergence anymore on the 4-hour. But I do think that you can be moving a little bit more to the downside. So let's see what we will be doing here. Of course, a bullish divergence from here to here you are still creating. So let's see what we will be doing. But I do think that we still can head towards 28 cents here before really going higher, because this price act of a symmetrical triangle here. But yeah, you can't ignore that you're trading at very critical levels of support. If you look at the horizontal levels, you can see for Cody, you're trading at very critical support. You got bounced 2 times here. You touched this already. You moved to the upside. But yeah, the more times you're testing support, the more likely it will be that you're going to break it. So let's see what it will be doing here. Don't feel extremely bullish on it right now. Hopefully, you can still see the voltage we're getting created anytime soon here. I do really want to see the voltage we're getting created anytime soon here. Guys, I see once again. This is absolutely cool. Absolutely cool. I see once again on crypto right now, guys. This is a really annoying thing what we are having. If you go to the channel, if you search up crypto for YouTube, you can see we are having, once again, there's a scam live stream going on here. So please be careful with these scam live streams. We are here, of course, but you can see here 1 million watchers on Ethereum Foundation. This is, of course, a big scam. Please be careful. All kinds of bots, and you want to report this right away. Report this. Let me see. Because this is, of course, because of these scam. Because of these scam streams, we are getting wrecked by YouTube algorithm. So that's pretty unfortunate that we are getting wrecked because of that. So please make sure to block these guys here. And if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel already, we're currently pretty close to the 31.5k here. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel. It will be amazing because we're doing this every single day here. And tomorrow, of course. Also, a new live stream tomorrow. Already looking forward to tomorrow, because tomorrow is on Monday, and on the Mondays we usually see the interesting price action for Bitcoin playing out here. So you can already subscribe to the channel and hit that bell notification, because then you are aware what we're going to do tomorrow. So that will be, of course, very amazing. So also, Abdullah donated to the channel. Abdullah, you're saying to me, can you please look at Ventum, VET, and Zilliqa, please? We also already look at VET, at the Zilliqa, so you can be going back in the streams. But let me discuss Ventum and VET. Of course, let me discuss it. So Ventum, we haven't discussed it yet today. So let me go into Ventum. So yeah, Ventum, of course, this is what I like to see here. I think Ventum is right now providing you a buying opportunity. And the reason why I'm saying this here, you can see Ventum having this parabolic run up here, and Ventum is right now making itself ready for the next leg up here. So the reason why I'm saying this, parabolic run up here, cooled off, consolidated, and this is good consolidation. This consolidated for quite a while right now. And you can see here it was having still this downwards momentum phase kicking in here. We were setting lower highs. We were having the price push down. But yeah, what you're currently having here is that we are starting a new uptrend. So we're setting higher lows once again. We're setting higher lows. And we also took out the previous high. So this was a high over here. We took it out already over here. So then we were willing to take out the second high. And we also did it over here. So the uptrend is right now also getting started. Higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. Higher highs, higher highs, higher highs. So yeah, Ventum is a chart that you want to be buying into right now. So momentum is already moving to the upside. You can see also in the RSI playing out. And if I flip onto the MACD, I know for sure if you flip onto the MACD here and go to the 4-hour candles, of course, you can see, momentum is still, I mean, it's not very beautiful. Probably on the daily it's showing, a little bit more significance. Yeah, you can see on the daily it is having an uptrend getting started here. Bullish crossover on the MACD on the daily candles. You can see momentum is heading towards the upside. We're sending higher lows once again here. You can see the market is reversing because you're sending this higher low structure. So what do I expect for Phantom? I think we will be sending a new all-time high anytime soon here. I think we can be going exponential with Phantom once again here. Consolidate for well. It's ready for another leg up here. So can you be buying on it into it right now? Yes, I think you can. And the reason why is also because you're buying here on support. So this is a chart that I do like to see here, guys, because in the end of the day, I want to be providing you guys, the watchers, with buying opportunities. And I think if you look to the price section of Phantom right now, you are having a clear buying opportunity. So if you haven't already got exposed to Phantom, I think right now is a good time to get exposed. And once again, guys, I know a lot of people want to be buying into coins like Silica, which are very overextended. And I mean, this coin is right now not overextended anymore. It's consolidated after this huge run-up. And people were willing to buy into Phantom once it was sitting around the 85 cents here. But right now, you can be buying into it at 43 cents. So are you willing to buy into it right now? I definitely think you can be doing it right now because you will be setting yourself up for the next exponential move to the upside. So providing you the buying opportunity, looking good. Phantom is looking absolutely good here. So let me also look at VET. Let me get this chart in front of me. Fetch AI, of course. We were drawing this amazing drawing over here, but yeah, we were looking at it over here. Once having this bullish divergence, you can see here lower high was created in the chart, higher high in the RSI, creating a bullish divergence on the 4-hour. Also, the reason why we were moving to the upside, we were anticipating it already over there. So first I drew this, but we already yeah went a little bit higher before of that. So let me get back into the chart once again. I unfortunately pressed it away. Which, yeah, you can see here, definitely bullish divergence playing out to the upside. What are we having here? This one is just started consolidating. So instead of Phantom, of course, right now done with the consolidation. This is right now starting consolidation. So let's see what I will be doing here. But you can see here, major resistance, major support, basically trading between these two ranges. And if you're seeing a breakout to the upside, you will be looking for new highs. If you're going to move to the downside, if you're seeing a breakdown, I should be flipping extremely bearish. But yeah, basically you're having consolidation, nothing interesting playing out right now. So of course, if you're going to see this move to the upside getting created, once having a breakout to the top side, you can be buying on the previous resistance into support once again. That will be your buying opportunity here. But for the moment, you are not seeing anything clear. Are we going to see a higher low getting created? Will be very important because we're also taking out this previous high over here. So yeah, let's see what we'll be doing here. The momentum is probably going to move to the upside because we're seeing the bullish divergence over here playing out. And usually once having a bullish divergence, the momentum is shifting. And once the momentum is shifting, you can be looking for higher highs once again. So is this chart looking good? Yes, it is particularly looking good for me. I think we will be moving up higher once again. So looking forward to the price section of Fetch AI also yeah, breaking higher. But yeah, I will be really thinking that we are going to see more consolidation here. And yeah, you can be buying into it either long or short if we're seeing a breakout either direction. Bitcoin near the 60K. So Bitcoin is moving up once again, guys. I was not even paying attention. So yeah, the Bitcoin chart is still looking good here, in my opinion, guys. Bitcoin is particularly looking good here, and it looks like we're also maybe going to reach some kind of a breakout pattern. It looks like that we're probably going to see a breakout anytime soon here for Bitcoin as well here. So looking forward to see where Bitcoin is heading towards, guys. Are we going to see volumes getting created? You can even draw this a little bit different. If you look at this chart like this, you can be maybe calling a breakout anytime soon here. And really depending on how you watch it. But yeah, Bitcoin is definitely going to see a breakout target anytime, yeah, going either direction. But I do think a breakout is imminent to go to the upside because you can see we moved to the upside, created a pattern, because we're moving to the upside. So what do we expect? I think that we're going to see insane vol 2 getting created to the upside. And of course, if we're going to look at a particularly price target, yeah, it can be, yeah, let's say heading towards the 63K here. So guys, do I feel happy with the positions that are right now accumulated? Yes, I do feel very happy with the positions that are right now in here because of course I'm accumulating big swing trade positions. This one is pretty small here still. But looking to add more to my positions once going higher. So currently approximately 6K profit right now. Guys, looking forward to see where we are heading towards. I definitely want to be crushing this one to new all-time highs. Can we be smashing it? Can we be even adding more to my position? Will be amazing. But as you can see yesterday with this rate one, guys, you can see yesterday we were discussing this level that we want to be adding on. So, I mean, yeah, perfectly added more to the position. Right now, currently 6K profit. I mean, I will be riding this one to new all-time highs here. I will be riding this one to new all-time highs. So, I mean, if let's say we're going to take a profit here, we'll be of course partially taking profits once going higher because I also have to counter the fees. You can see right now because of fees I'm already paying 1.2K here, but I mean I'm not worried. Definitely want to be riding this one to new all-time highs. So hopefully you're going to enjoy the gains as well here because Yeah, currently with a 25x in here, think it's a good entry target that I have here. So yeah, looking forward to ride this one to 80k or so. Looking forward to it. So do that love, also donate to the channel. You're saying, hey dude, I bought the dip yesterday, Ethereum long at 2100. So guys, for everyone who longed, for everyone who longed yesterday, I think you're doing an amazing job. And oh, we're seeing, by the way, guys, we're seeing a breakout for Ethereum. So let me check also real quickly here. Okay, so before saying that, let me first look at the charts in general for you on Ethereum. We were earlier today already looking into Ethereum, but what you can see right now, what we're having here, is that Ethereum, of course, is moving to the upside. So you can see Ethereum creating this symmetrical triangle on the Ethereum compared to Bitcoin chart, and you can see Ethereum gaining compared to Bitcoin in the last 2 hours, and you're heading towards resistance right now. So you want to be seeing a breakthrough of this resistance line before flipping extremely bullish, but this is looking particularly good here because the Ethereum compared to Bitcoin valuation can really take another surge to the upside, in my opinion. So what do I want to be seeing here? I want to be seeing a break for the upside, having a retest of this supportive line, previous resistance, flipping into support, and then you can be heading towards the price target. And this can be another 4% surge to the upside. And of course, 4% is still a pretty nice surge. If you're using a leverage, let's say it can be a 10 or 20x or so, you're taking 40 to 80% in profit. So providing you very good buying opportunities. Let's see how this next hour candle will close here. But if you look to the Ethereum price action, I see also Naomi donating 10 euros. Thank you so much for your donation. You're asking me, can you check DIA and CTSI? So let me check it in a second, Naomi. Thank you for supporting the channel, of course. It's really lovely to see. But first, let's look at Ethereum because my good friend Duda Love longed Ethereum around to 2100. You're of course absolutely crushing it. 2100, nice entry target, bro. Absolutely good to see that you guys are gaining it once again. So 2100, as you can see, you could have easily. This target, of course, was a little bit higher, but it really depends on how you draw it. So also getting another donation from ADA again. We'll be going into your donation as well, ADA gang. But you can see over here, retest of this resistance line. I think you are doing a very good job with entering around to 2100. And I think you can be riding it to new all-time high. So what you should be doing, of course, you always have to trade at your own risk. You always have to make your own decisions, etc. But I think you are in a very good position to ride it to new all-time high. So also breaking out of symmetrical triangle right now. One hourly close in 37 minutes. It will be very important to see where it is going towards. So looking forward to it. So ADA gang, before I go into your request, I first will be going into Naomi. So Naomi, you are asking me, what do you think about DIA? What do I think about DIA? Let me discuss DIA real quickly. Let me remove this resistance line. You can see right away, look into the Fibonacci's, 1.618. Acting as resistance right away. You can see here the Fibonacci on the top side acting as resistance, providing the correction right now as well. So yeah, you can see downward sloping resistance line getting formed for a price action of DIA. But yeah, you're also creating an upward sloping support line. So this is basically showing us that we are having a breakout anytime soon here. So looking forward to see where it is heading towards. I definitely think that we can be seeing a breakout anytime soon here for the price action of DIA. Do I feel excited about it? Yes. Do I think it will be break to the upside? I think it is imminent to see a breakout to the upside anytime soon here for the price action of DIA. Forming a symmetrical triangle from a move up here, it is likely to see a move up after that getting created as well here. So yeah, if you look to the price section, if you look to the price target, I mean, you can see if we're breaking to the upside, it can be a move towards the $5.80. So looking forward to see where it is heading towards. But yeah, the market sentiment, of course, because Bitcoin is moving higher, I do think a lot of altcoins will be dragged along with Bitcoin. And just like I'm talking about other coins, I think DIA will be doing exactly the same. And I mean, if you look to the immediate short term, you can see 4-hourly RSI cooling off here. It's moving to the downside, but still setting higher highs. So yeah, you were forming all kinds of bearish divergence. Buying strength is losing, but it will be regaining anytime soon here, in my opinion. So let's see what it will be doing. We're still in the downwards momentum phase, but yeah, we're forming a consolidation pattern. Also, if I look to the volume perfectly decreasing, volume decreasing. So once seeing a breakout, you do want to be seeing the volume coming in. Otherwise, you want to be getting out of it. So looks particularly good here, Naomi. So let's look at CTSI here. Let's look at CTSI. And also a very nice thing that I drew over here. I mean, I draw all kinds of things and I let them stand. And because sometimes I don't look at this coin quite a lot, and then I look at it and it was perfectly anticipated. So what are we having right here? Let me remove the Fibonacci. You can see parabolic. It went parabolic over here, corrected, started a new uptrend, looking very good. You can see setting higher lows each and every time. A very nice uptrend. And since breaking through the all-time high over here, As you can see over here, since breaking through the all-time high over here, previous all-time high, you can see major resistance first, see another leg up getting created, and of course seeing that leg up getting created. After that, corrected pretty significantly, and on that correction, you retested the previous all-time high successfully as support. So, I mean, these levels are very good on accumulation. If you can see the previous all-time high getting touched here, usually you can be buying into these levels very nice. So if you did so, you're absolutely crushing it. So another 50% surge after that, so you could have made very quick flips on this one. So let's see what it is doing right now, because it looks to be right now once again forming some kind of a consolidation pattern. You can see downwards sloping resistance line getting formed, upward sloping support line. Are we going to see a breakout for this price action anytime soon? Would be very imminent in my opinion. Also, the volume is very low in this pattern, so let's see if we can be seeing a volume breakout. We're right now having a lot of volume to the downside, so of course it is showing all kinds of significance. But if I remove this and if I flip onto the EMA ribbon as well, because I think the EMA ribbon will be showing the significance on this one as well. Yeah, you can see we are the uptrend and we're getting supported by the EMA ribbon each and every time here. You can see. So what are we having right now? Also a supportive bounce from the EMA ribbon, trading on the supportive line here. I do think that we will be bounced to the upside. If we're breaking to the downside, of course, this will be quite bearish, and we will be seeing more downwards momentum phase kicking in here. So yeah, let's see what we will be heading towards. Maybe we're going to correct towards the upward sloping support line will be also a possibility. But yeah, hopefully we're going to see a breakup, because yeah, you're forming a symmetrical triangle from a move up here. So I think the move up is also pretty imminent. So let's see what it will be doing. So then we got a donation from ADA gang, and ADA gang, you were asking me, how about ADA holding large amounts of it for the long term? What are your thoughts in the long and short term regarding Cardano? So of course I love Cardano as well on the channel. I'm also hugely exposed to it. So I think already you're doing an insane good job here. So let me quickly flip it back to the ADA chart here. What do you think about it immediate short term and the long term? I think long term it's definitely a good hold, and once I'm saying long term, I'm talking about this coming bull run. I definitely think it's a good hold. We're creating a huge ascending triangle, guys. It's absolutely very insane what we're having here. You can see on the 4 hour, it's a very nice yeah, chart that we are having here as well on the 8 hour. So yeah, it looks like we're forming an ascending triangle, and the breakout, of course, will be pretty stealth here, because we're going to see a breakout to the upside. It's more likely to see a breakout to the upside than to the downside. And of course, if we're breaking out here, we're heading towards the $2. So like I already told every viewer here on the channel who is loving ADA, and just like myself, we're right now seeing consolidation. ADA is just having a very stealth run up here, and as you can see, a very stealth run up. After a very stealth run up, you just want to see consolidation, because if you're going to see consolidation over here, the next run up will be huge, and we will be heading towards the $4 or so, or even higher. So make sure to get ready on ADA. I definitely think you right now have good times to accumulate. We are not at the end of the bull run yet here. We're consolidating, very bullish consolidation, ascending triangle consolidation, and right now also still supporting this. We're still trading at the support line. So the bigger picture is looking particularly good here for the price section of Cardano, but yeah, immediate short term is cooling off for a second. But yeah, what are we having right now? Yeah, we are trading on the supportive line here. Got bounces quite a lot from off this level. So what do I expect right now? I think it's a very good buying opportunity what you can be looking at right now. So yeah, you're bouncing off these levels. Let's see if we can be breaking through this gray box of resistance, because yeah, this level is basically holding the price back a little bit. I do want to be seeing this breakthrough of this level. Otherwise, I'll have to be flipping bearish once again on the ADA price action if we're going to break through this supportive target, because then we're seeing a breakdown, and of course the price action can be heading lower. So yeah, we are still in an uptrend on the lower time frames and the bigger time frames. So yeah, what do I think about it? I have to be seeing this break of this this gray box before flipping extremely bullish, but the price action is particularly looking good here. So PP also donated to the channel. Thank you so much for your $5 donation. And you're asking me, Stellar Loomis, please. I feel like it moved with XRP or better because it's on exchanges in the US. That is true. That is true. I feel like once XRP is pumping, of course, Stellar Loomis is definitely one that you have to be watching as well here. Nathan Jones is a bot. No, Nathan Jones is not a bot. I know for sure. I know for sure that he's not a bot. I know for sure that he's not a bot. But it's quite funny. So yeah, what do we think with Stellar Loomis? And guys, we were discussing Stellar Loomis earlier on as well. And of course, we were discussing it because I know if you're loving XRP, you have to love Stellar Loomis. So what are we right now seeing with the price section of Stellar Loomis? I think we're seeing something very interesting, because we are having finally the crash through of this previous autumn high. Previously we also had it, and you can see here, if you're breaking above it, you're finding support at it, and you're moving higher. So Daily close still 13 hours away. Do want to be seeing the daily close above this gray box here. If we're going to close this daily candle above this gray box, guys, I will be flipping extremely bullish. Even though if we are going to close it a little bit lower, as you can see already on the 4 hour, we already closed the 4 hourly candles at new all-time highs. What are we going to see for Stellar Loomis? I do think that we're going to see a correction, maybe a retest of the previous high, guys. It's absolutely looking good here. I do think that we are going to be that we're going to be even moving higher and higher and higher. So Stellar Loomis extremely bullish here, clearing the previous all-time high, guys, and probably going to find support on it. It is looking particularly good here, even though we are creating a bearish divergence. Guys, we are crashing through the all-time high. We are having, probably we're going to retest it anytime soon here. And on the retest, you can be accumulating your Stellar Loomis. Because what do I expect for Stellar Loomis? I do think that we're going to see another run-up, just like we did previously. Always, once we're crashing through the all-time high, retesting it, we are heading higher. So I do think that we're going to do the exact same here once again. Probably going to cool off for a second before moving higher. But that is looking particularly good. So, Fasirapfara, I can't pronounce your name. Fasirapfara, thank you for becoming a member as well on the channel. Very sorry for my pronunciation. I'm very bad with pronouncing names, so already sorry. But thank you so much for supporting the channel. Thank you for becoming a member of the channel as well, because that's, of course, very cool. And I see Dean Harvey saying to me a lot of holo requests. I will be going into holo, guys. I will be going into holo. Let me first finish up my thoughts on Stellar Loomis. But yeah, you can see breaking through the all-time high. I definitely think if we're going to see the retest, this is your accumulation level. Clearing the all-time high, retesting it, you can be moving higher. So it's looking particularly good. It is looking particularly good, guys. So let me check holo chain once again. Once again, let's check holo. But yeah, what are we having right now for holo, guys? I know that we were. I know if you're already watching the channel, I saw a lot of holo requests coming in here at the top, and a lot of people were buying to, were willing to buy into it. But yeah, you can see we were creating all kinds of bearish divergence over here. So that was the reason why we were staying away from it on the channel. Because yeah, once the coin is creating bearish divergence, it wants to be getting careful. So we will be looking for levels of support, of course. And if you are talking about levels of support, we are currently training on one. So will this be providing us a bounce? That will be very important in my opinion. So of course, if we're not going to find a bounce from it, we will be moving even lower. Definitely think that we can be finding a bounce on this level. To be honest, I think it's very important to find one as well here. So let's see what we will be doing here. But major previous resistance, we can see a lot of consolidation going on over here. This has to be providing us support. So let's see what it will be doing. But yeah, I mean, it is going up parabolically, so it's definitely heading for a correction. Maybe some kind of a bounce to the upside getting created, and after that creating some kind of continuation pattern. So yeah, let's see what we're going to do here. Finally. Guys, I always try to discuss it, but I mean, there's so many requests coming in for such a lot of coins here. So so many amounts of coins, so that's the reason why I try to look at every single one of them. But I think that holo is pretty overextended, and it's right now, of course, heading towards the supportive target. But you can see 4 hour MACD pretty bearish, moving to the downside. Not seeing a bullish crossover yet. We're still pretty bearish on 4 hours, so it's not looking good. And especially if I flip it to the daily, yeah, the daily having a bearish crossover over here. I haven't seen a bearish crossover since the 2nd of March. So yeah, right now having a bearish crossover. You can see the daily is pretty overextended on the MACD. So what do I expect right now? Also setting a lower low. I do think on the daily we're going to see a huge, new momentum started. So I do think for the price action of holo chain, we're going to correct for quite a while right now, because the data is showing us very bearish signals right now. Momentum is cooling off, guys. Please, I don't want to be buying over here, and the reason why is that I don't think that it will be gaining as significantly that it did before. So what you want to be doing here is buying into different projects that can be providing you that. So I do think on the daily is already showing us that the momentum is cooling off here, and that we're not going to see the insane gains once again in the play. So please don't expect that holo chain is going to do. Please don't expect that holo chain is going to do another 1000% or so as well. If you look to holo, it is just way too overextended in my opinion. Even though the project is very good, I definitely think it will be correcting pretty significantly. It can't go up for a straight line here, guys. You have to know, probably going to find at least some support, but at least the daily momentum is cooling off here. Probably going to see a lot of sideways action, but I don't think that we're necessarily going to go to new all-time high. So let's see what it will be doing. Man, I come to YouTube to escape the zombies. I'm back, Rover. Love this guy. Very lovely to see San Diego. Doge going to the moon. Let's see what it will be. What about the crypto rover coin CRC? Yeah, there's maybe a possibility that we are going to make the crypto rover coin CRC. That's a very good tag, a very good tag for the coin. Yeah, the CRC coin, guys. Do we have to make a no coin? Because of course I have to put some effort in it. And I see Raymond also asking, basic attention token is moving. Let's see. Yeah, basic attention token is definitely moving, guys. We're seeing once again the follow through getting created on the basic attention token chart. Very nice follow through that we are currently creating here. You can see currently. I mean, previously we were crushing through the all-time high. And we were trying to retest the all-time high once again. So I was saying to everyone, yeah, you want to be buying into basic attention token once reaching the previous all-time high once again. But unfortunately, we did not retest the previous all-time high. Pretty unfortunate. But yeah, already moving to the upside, seeing a pretty stealth green candle here. Nice to see. Can we be seeing more volatile getting created? Will be, of course, very lovely. Are we going to create a second run up here? Probably going to create a huge bearish divergence already, I think it. So let's see what we'll be doing here. But yeah, not already clearly a retest of the previous all-time high. So let's see what we're going to do. But yeah, we had a pretest of this level over here. So very excited for basic attention token. We're still on the move up here. It is looking like it's going exponential anytime soon here. So please get careful. But I don't think it's over yet for basic attention token. I don't think it's over yet, and yeah, probably it's going to be over anytime soon here, but we're not clearly going parabolic yet. On the daily, it is going parabolic almost, so yeah, of course, I think there will be another leg up here, but you have to be getting careful once reaching the $2. So let's see what we'll be doing. Let's see what we will be having to do here. So someone is saying to me, Bitcoin having a bullish crossover on the MACD, so let me flip onto the MACD on the Bitcoin chart. So yeah, it really depends on which chart you're looking at. Maybe on a different chart. No, yeah, on this chart you can see here, we're not having clear bullish crossover on the MACD yet here. But what you can be seeing for Bitcoin, and this is the thing that I like to see here, guys. Like, I want to be identifying the trend here. First, you can see the trend was basing to the downside. But yeah, what you're currently having as well here is that you're creating lower lows. So you're basically having consolidation, and the momentum is once again kicking to the upside. You can see the momentum is going to the upside once again here. You can see setting higher highs. So we were having a lot of sell pressure over here. And right now, this was the last correction that we have. And that is also my reason to see, right now seeing this, like we're probably going to see this insane spikes once again, like we did over here, insane gains. And we are very close with it once again. Daily momentum, the daily sell pressure is finally over. And it looks to be that we're right now going to flip into the green once again. And of course, create a bullish crossover as well in the MACD. I think Bitcoin is looking extremely bullish right now. So guys, also my reason to believe that Bitcoin is heading towards the 80K month of April. Make sure to get ready for Bitcoin, because we're absolutely going to crush it with the gains that we're going to make. So accumulating swing positions, guys, once again going to say it, right now still have the opportunity. Let's say if you haven't already opened a position, of course always want to be trading at your own risk here, but I do think right now opening a 3 to 5x position, adding more once we're falling, you are absolutely going to crush it with your trades. Because if you're accumulating your position right now, you are buying into a Bitcoin for 60K, and guys, make sure to get ready, because next week, I was saying it already for quite a while, but next week, right now, finally we are seeing the breakout. Finally we are seeing the breakout of the symmetrical triangle, guys. Next week will be insanely bullish, in my opinion. Can't wait to see the next week playing out here. We're probably going to see very stealth green candles. Very excited. So if you're not already in a swing trade position, I think right now you're having the opportunity to accumulate them. So yeah, looking forward to it. Guys, can't wait to what we're going to see next week, but I feel extremely bullish. I feel extremely bullish on it, so looking forward to it, of course. But yeah, if you haven't already accumulated position, you can already sign up with the referral links in the description. Will be, of course, very amazing if you're doing so, because then you're getting some extra bonuses. You can be signing up with Bybit or with Famix in the description. But yeah, either way, you are getting good bonuses. So yeah, would be of course very amazing if you're doing so. But yeah, looking forward to see what we're going to do. But guys, today we are having once again this very good opportunity to open a swing trade position. Even though you can be still waiting and setting a limit order for the retest, but in general, it's looking very good. So let me see. Abdullah, donating to the channel once again here. I was almost overseeing it once again, so sorry for me not paying attention. But Abdullah, you're saying next resistance level for EGLD. So let me go to the EGLD price action. Let me flip it on here. You're asking about the next resistance level. So let me remove all this chart. So what are we currently having? EGLD, just like we were discussing Phantom, guys. Do you remember the Phantom chart? Let me real quickly know it in the chat, because guys, Phantom is, if you haven't already look, Phantom is right now sitting over here approximately. Phantom is having this this momentum shift already. after this, you can see huge run up getting started. It's absolutely going parabolic. So you don't want to be buying into here. You don't want to be buying over here. You want to be buying, you can be buying different projects, but if you're seeing the reversal, so let's say over here, this is giving me the signal that we're already going to reverse. Of course, you can be holding it already for a long period of time, but I mean, once I'm seeing the reversal, I will be buying into it, and you can be seeing the momentum to the upside getting started. So Ventum is exactly the same, but EGLD is also looking very good. You can see huge run up getting started, cooling off, because it's going exponentially to the upside, guys. Exponential growth has to go off, has to consolidating for quite a while, and this consolidation, look at it, as you can see over here, 63 days before moving to a new all-time high. It can be taking quite a while, guys, but of course these other coins are going to blast off over here once again, and that's the reason why I'm loading up in DeFi projects, because I do think the DeFi boom is here once again, guys. So for the price action of EGLD, you can be still buying cheap projects. So while you're sitting on the sidelines, look at PolkaStarter. You're going to definitely make some insane gains over there as well. So do you want me to check PolkaStarter as well? Because I believe the PolkaStarter is going to absolutely crush it once again this bull run, just like it's going to do, just like it's already going to do. But right now it's giving you a good buying opportunity. But let's talk about EGLD real quickly. Let me set up this Fibonacci chart, because I think this Fibonacci chart is very important. But yeah, you can see crushing through the all-time high here, smashing through it, clearing it right now. And what you want to be seeing, of course, 4-hourly candle close, looking very good here. And I see everyone saying in the chat, yeah, I remember the Ventum chart. I mean, that is the reason, guys. Ventum is looking very good right now, because you're buying after consolidation. You want to be not buying at the top. You don't want to be buying over here. You want to be waiting for consolidation, buying into consolidation, and of course move to new all-time highs. So it's definitely lovely to see here crushing for the all-time high. And what is the next major resistance target? I do think this one, the EGLD, of course, taking out the previous high already in the RSI. I think we're absolutely going to watch the $310. $310 is the next target. Guys, you can see we are having a parabolic run up, and then you're consolidating and starting a new run. I definitely think we're heading towards the $310. I feel extremely bullish on EGLD right now. Already the project is very good, and right now, yeah, providing also the buying opportunity once again. So should be buying maybe on the retest of the all-time high, because we can be creating a little bit more volatility. Maybe see a retest of the all-time high coming in here, and if you're having the retest of the all-time high, this is your buying opportunity here. So retest of the all-time high is approximately $216. So looking very good. Of course, have to wait before this 4-hourly candle closes, because you can still see there can be a wick getting created on the top side. So let's see what it will be doing in the coming hours. But yeah, I think the next stop here is $310 if I look at the Fibonacci chart, because we are in price discovery, and you want to be looking at the prices where it is properly heading towards. So I feel very excited once I'm looking to the chart. And I think you guys are doing feeling the same here. If you already got exposed to EGLD at the top over here, you're right now once again in a profit. So yeah, if you're holding long, if you're holding for a long term, you're always doing good. So looking forward to see what we're going to do, of course. And I think it's definitely looking very exciting. It's definitely looking very exciting, and we're definitely heading towards the new all-time high anytime soon here. I mean, we're already trading at new all-time highs, but we're even going to crush through it once again. So looking forward to it. Let's see what we're going to do. Quickly doing a checkup on something over here. Everything's still working, yes it is. So let me go into the price section of PolkaStarter. Because, guys, in the end of the day, we want to be buying into projects where we can buy cheap in it, right? And I mean, this is a project, and the fundamental worth of this project is very high. It's a high fundamental worth. A lot of, I mean, I was buying into it. This is not the best chart I can use. I think there's a better chart, to be honest. Calculated. No, there's not one. PolkaStarter. Give me the right chart. Polynex. Yeah, this one. So, what I do think with PolkaStarter, you can be buying into PolkaStarter also relatively cheap. And the reason why I'm saying this, like I was buying into PolkaStarter 40 cents, $1. I bought into it, but you can see I still hold it. I'm still holding it. I'm not going to sell it because I do think that we're going to crush for the all-time high once again here. I know it was going exponential. I could have sold it at the top, but I mean, I don't try to time the market with my holding positions. So yeah, the reason why I'm always saying I should not be buying here, but if you're holding, you can be definitely stayed on it. Of course, you can be buying high, buying back lower. Sometimes I sell partially, but not everything, because yeah, you never know what's going to happen. But yeah, PolkaStarter exponentially to the upside. Right now, seeing consolidation playing out here, breaking through critical levels of resistance. We are definitely going to reverse it anytime soon here for the price action of PolkaStarter. You can see major resistance getting cleared. What are you seeing right now? You're sending in higher low. I definitely think, just like you can see with EGLD, these are coins that you can be right now buying very cheap here. Only $4.20. I still think you're absolutely going to buy very cheap PolkaStarter. Very good project, and that is what I like to buy in. I like to buy into coins with good fundamental worth. Only sitting around the 270 million market cap. It can easily go to, let's say, 2 or 4 billion. So still, let's say 4 to 8x potential. So yeah, I definitely think it's worth it to buy into it right now. And a lot of good projects are getting built on the PokerStarter network. And yeah, people are willing to buy high, but not willing to buy low. So if you want to get into a project, PokerStarter is definitely one of my gems that I am holding already. I mean, I bought it once it was sitting around a market cap of 40 or 30 million, of course. Particularly low, but still going to sit on it. I made already a very good. I'm approximately 8x on my initial already, so definitely looking forward to ride it even higher. But guys, definitely buying it on $4.20 is not a bad buy here. I see it really going towards the $20 anytime soon here. So make sure to keep an eye out on PokerStarter. I like the fundamental worth of it. Right now, seeing also the consolidation after the huge pump to the upside. Consolidation always takes a while, but once the consolidation is done, you can be starting a new parabolic run up. So please. Buy into the coins cheap. Don't buy high. Right now, you're having a good buying opportunity. You have a very good buying opportunity. Polka Markets is also definitely a good one. So, I mean, you are also having this very nice breakthrough of this resistance line, guys. And you can see it was maybe performing some kind of a falling wedge here. It's a falling wedge. If you look at it like this, it's a falling wedge. And I mean, I can also talk about GRT because GRT is looking exactly the same. GRT is also going to see huge follow through in my opinion because the chart of GRT and PokerStarter look quite similar, to be honest, because they came out of nowhere. They were making insane gains, and yeah, I mean, I also believe in the GRT price action. But yeah, you can see. It's definitely giving you a very good buying opportunity. If I go to the price section of GRT, it looks pretty similar, right? It looks pretty similar. Let me remove all the drawings. I mean, you can see this candle's not very nice because there's so many price action going on, and maybe you have to flip it to the daily. But yeah, you can see GRT also relatively new project, pumped to the upside, and now seeing consolidation. You can be buying pretty steep into GRT right now, and you can see also on the daily candles, we're still trading against resistance. But yeah, you're setting on higher low right now, so let's see what it will be doing. I do think, just like GRT, pumping so significantly to the upside, cooling off for such a long period of time, you want to be buying the lows, not buy the highs. And yeah, you are already consolidated quite a while after this significant pump. So I do think that we are heading towards new all-time highs anytime soon here. $1.80 is pretty nice price for GRT. So if you are not exposed to, definitely want to be buying into good projects at good prices. So that is the reason why you can be buying into this one right now. So looking forward to it. Let me know. Bitcoin is going to be the store of value, replacing gold, etc. in the nearest future. And Mobile, you're completely right. Bitcoin is the only scarce product that we are having here on. Don't worry, guys, he's gone. What are you talking about, Dean Harvey? Worth less than 60k. What are you talking about? Let me know. Let me see if you guys have something for me. Let me know if you have something for me. So yeah, don't know for how long the stream will continue. I do have some very exciting plans today. So don't know exactly for how long the stream will continue, guys. But let's see if you guys have some interesting questions for me. Do you think there will be a halving? There will be a halving for sure, my friend. So halving is in 2024, I mean. So in May approximately. So 2024, still three years ago from here on. It's exactly another 3 years before seeing the next Bitcoin halving. So you're asking me, do you think there will be a Bitcoin halving? There was a guy trash talking Bitcoin. I mean. They can trash talk. I mean, I love trash talkers on Bitcoin because in the end of the day, we're going to wreck them. Just like Peter Schiff, etc. We're going to crush them. Litecoin going to the moon. Can you check it? Yeah, we already discussed Litecoin quite a while on the channel, quite a lot. I mean, but yeah, we are seeing the confirmation of the symmetrical triangle breaker to the upside, creating the follow through right now. So DS also doing again $8 Thank you so much for supporting the channel. You're saying, can you look at mid frail for an exit? Of course. Let me quickly look at it's MIF. So you're looking for an exit. Probably it's going exponential if you're talking about it about an exit. Because yeah, of course, guys. One thing that you have to know here is, of course, getting an entry is one thing, but exiting is the second thing, and this, of course, a very hard thing to do, of course, as well. So what are you having? First of all, I don't really like the chart. I don't really like the chart. It's having really insane pumps and dumps. And it looks like it's having some kind of a consolidation pattern. But you can see buying strength is losing, but we're still setting higher highs. We're still moving higher where the buying strength is losing. So this can be identifying that we are maybe cooling up right now because there's not enough buying strength and we can be seeing a plunge anytime soon. But yeah, you're also creating an upward sloping supportive line here. So it is really hard to approach this chart. You can see a downward sloping resist line getting formed over here. So it can be some kind of it can be really seeing this symmetrical triangle here still playing out. So don't necessarily think that we're going to see a breakdown here. But yeah, if we're going to break to the upside here and of course move higher, we are definitely going to create a huge bearish divergence. And after that, we will be seeing a huge correction. So do you have to get out of it? I mean, it really depending on if you're already in this nice profit over here. If you're already in this 170% profit, yeah, you can be taking some initial out of it. But yeah, I do think a breakout is imminent, and if you're having a retest, it would be very nice if you want to accumulate as well. But yeah, if we're heading higher, we're going to set a bearish divergence. So that's the reason. Once you're going higher, I should definitely, if you're heading towards the all-time high, I should definitely take out already a lot. I should already take, let's say, 50% profit because there's a high possibility that we're going to correct because we're creating a bearish divergence. And if we're going higher, I should only take more and more out. But it's really hard to call this chart because this is not a very easy chart to read because it's basically only having pump and dumps. Right now you're seeing a big consolidation, big symmetrical triangle playing out, but it's more imminent to see this move to the upside, to be honest. And yeah, if you look to the price target of the symmetrical triangle, it can be pushing up the price towards 28 cents here. So for me, this chart is still looking bullish, to be honest. We're seeing consolidation playing out here. Volume is also decreasing in this pattern, so it looks like that this is a very valid pattern. So maybe you're going to see a breakout anytime soon here, and it can be providing you, of course, like I told you before, let me say how much percent. Towards the 25 cents here. So it can be a very nice bump to the upside that you can be trading. It's approximately a move of another 74%. So for me, this chart looks bullish, but let's see what it will be doing. James Holt, Crypto Rover. Yo, James Holt, thank you for tuning in once again. Amazing for you once again for tuning in. Very lovely to see. And a lot of people are talking about BNB. Let me check BNB real quickly. I haven't checked BNB yet. I haven't checked it yet. So it is consolidating once again. It is consolidating. Let me see. It was not really showing the volatility what was created. So yeah, what are we having? With the price action of BNB. Let me disable the volume real quickly, and as you can see over here, you're creating this upward sloping resistance line here. You can see we were getting rejected by this line each and every time, but once breaking it, you can see we are right now finding support on it. So yes, we are losing a lot of buying strength right now. We're setting a bearish divergence on the 4-hour. We're setting huge bearish divergences on the daily. So that's the thing that's quite concerning. On the 1 hour, we are losing buying strength as well. So let's see what we'll be doing in the coming hours. But for me, if I look at the chart right now in the immediate short term, you can see it's right now still trading on support. So I expect another supportive bounce at least. But if we're not going to hold onto this line, yes, we will be looking to targets around to $450. But for at the moment, it's still looking it is still looking good at the immediate short term. Let's see if it can be bouncing up to the upside. I think it can be doing so. Of course, trading around all-time highs. Let's see where our prices cover. It can go up very quickly because we're having literally no resistance ahead of us. Of course, maybe around to $611. But for now on, it looks pretty clear. So let me see. Masaya, I can't pronounce so many names I can't pronounce. I'm so sorry if I say your name incorrectly. But thank you so much for your amazing sticker. You're giving me a very nice sticker. So of course, I feel very good about it. It looks very nice. Thank you for Canadian dollars. So PP also named to the channel. You're saying XMR for Nate the bot. Okay, for the bot. Apparently, Nate is a bot. I did not know that he was a bot, to be honest. I know you're not a bot, Nathan, but it's pretty funny. So yeah, what are you having here, Monero? I mean, why should a bot request Monero? But yeah, Monero, of course, very excited what we're having here. Recently we were talking about Monero as well, about what we were thinking about it, etc. But yeah, right now, of course, crashing through the all-time high is looking very good here. And what you can see, what I do love to see here, of course, you're crushing through the all-time high, you're retesting it after that. And of course, a retest is very important because you're just clearing all these sell orders. And then, of course, there are a lot of buy orders at the previous all-time high, and you're retesting their all-time high. And you're moving higher, so it's definitely looking good for the price action of Monero. I think we will be heading way higher, and you can see also a very nice recovery playing out here. I will be not calling a cup and handle or so, but it looks like a very nice recovery. And also, if you look to a previous price action, you can see Monero usually tends to find good support at the previous all-time high. But yeah, I definitely think that we will be creating more volatile. I don't have an exact price target for you. I can be looking for the Fibonacci extension levels. And if I look to the extension levels, I mean, yeah, the next major resistance target will be around the $362. Yeah, so let's see what we are heading towards. Let's see if we can be reaching that target anytime soon here. I do think that we can be doing it. Yeah, right, it's trading around $300. Definitely, we are starting a new run up here. We're starting a new momentum to the upside phase, and of course, we're creating a huge bearish divergence on the 4-hour, to be honest. But I don't think the momentum is over yet here. We are heading higher. I definitely think that we can go parabolic anytime soon here. Consolidated after a huge run up here, consolidation, and right now starting a new run up. So it looks good for Monero. I think we can be heading towards the $362 anytime soon here. So a lot of donations coming in here. Abdullah also donating to the channel. You're saying to me, Ren and Anthem similar to Ventum on the charts though. So yeah, of course, we were looking at Ventum earlier on. From you, Abdullah, if I say correctly. So some charts are really glitched, so I have to remove them because my training view is a little bit glitched, and it doubles my my drawings out of nowhere. So that's pretty weird. So if you're looking at the price section of Ren here. You can see we were creating multiple levels of resistance. You can see we were getting pushed lower and lower and lower because of the resistance targets. And if I just purely look to this resistance target that we haven't broke through yet, you can see here rejected, rejected, rejected. So yeah, we are still trading at this critical level. We haven't seen the breakthrough yet. We are creating a higher low at the moment. So it looks like that we are looking to reverse anytime soon here on the 4-hour. Creating this supportive line here. Let's see if we can be breaking through it. We're currently also finding, let me see, pretty good support on it. So hopefully we can be breaking through it. Hopefully we're going to see a breakout of this target anytime soon here. But yeah, I do think the breakout is imminent because the more times you're retesting a certain level of resistance, the more likely it will be that you're going to smash through it. So yeah, right now also having multiple touches of this level already. So that's also my reason to believe that we are probably going to smash through this level. So looking forward to it. Let's see where it is heading towards. I do think it's likely to see a breakthrough of this level anytime soon coming out here. So of course, feel very excited about it. So also, let me look at this correctly real quickly. Also, if I look to the request of Abdullah, Abdullah, thank you for supporting the channel. And you are also saying about Anthem, because you think that Cosmos, aka Anthem, also is looking particularly good, just compared that it is looking pretty similar to the price action of Anthem as well. And I know we were having the mainnet getting launched for Cosmos over here, and it was basically sell the news, buy the rumor, sell the news, because here the mainnet got launched and well, you saw this. So basically, you always have a run up because the good news is coming out, and once the news is coming out, you're seeing a correction. But yeah. That's also with the Bitcoin halving, etc. So that's pretty exciting as well. But etc. So what you are currently having for the price section of Cosmos is still this downward sloping resistance line that you're getting formed here. And yes, this looks like pretty good consolidation in my opinion. And I do like to see consolidation, especially on these higher time frames. And of course, on the 4-hour consolidation is very nice because the longer we're going to consolidate, the bigger the run up is going to be here in my opinion. So. Yes, we're finding very good support at the horizontal level. There can be a possibility that we're even going to consolidate for quite longer, in my opinion. But yeah, if we're already going to break through this level, of course, we will be moving higher. But in the immediate short term, we can also still see a rejection and maybe move to the lower sides once again. And if you're indeed heading towards the lower sides, guys, you still have time to accumulate some more positions. So looking forward to it. Let's see what we are heading towards. I do think that we can. I do think that we're definitely heading a little bit higher. Feel very excited about it. So let's see what it will be doing. Very excited, right? So, yeah, we do want to be seeing a break for this resistance line before recalling a reversal here. So, Alessio, also donating to the channel, you're saying, hey, man, can you check link if you haven't did it already? So, we already checked link, but let me did it for you another let me check it for you once again another time. Let me check it for you once again another time. So if I look to Chainlink here, yeah, you can see we were just discussing the chain. I think the Chainlink compared to Bitcoin chart is the main chart I want to be looking at. The reason why I want to be looking at the Chainlink compared to Bitcoin chart, of course, is on the daily chart. The reason to believe, because Chainlink is always moving. Like it is moving always pretty significantly in waves to the upside. As you can see, it's a wave to the upside or a wave to the downside. So wave to the downside, wave to the downside, and it will be starting, in my opinion, a wave to the upside anytime soon here in the Chainlink compared to Bitcoin chart. And I mean, if you want to be trading altcoins, you want to be gaining compared to Bitcoin, because in the end of the day, you want to be making more gains than in Bitcoin, because then you can be accumulating more Bitcoin. So what is for me very important to look at is for Chainlink compared to Bitcoin. And if you look for Chainlink compared to Bitcoin, you can see a very nice symmetrical triangle getting formed here. Definitely going to see a breakout anytime soon here. And we are very close to the apex, so that's also my reason to believe that we're going to see a breakout anytime soon here. Of course, this can still be taking 2 or 3 weeks here before Chainlink is really going to break out here compared to Bitcoin. So yeah, if we're going to see a breakout, this will be, of course, a pretty significant breakout to the upside, approximately a run-up of 85% here. So is it smart to trade Chainlink right now? Yes, I do think so. Is it smart to accumulate the swing trade position on Chainlink? Yes, I also think. So it is looking particularly good here for the price action of Chainlink. This is also my reason why I am talking a lot about it recently, and it's also my reason why I do want to be giving the information that you guys want to be, of course, going into Chainlink as well here, because I want to be making gains as a community, and that's the reason why we are talking about Chainlink all recently. And I mean, I was already talking about Chainlink for quite a while, but it was not doing anything. But right now, yeah, you are buying into consolidation. It's looking particularly good here. Chainlink is not really going overextended yet. It's not really going overextended yet. Of course, you can see a 3x over here playing out. Consolidated quite a while here, so it's ready for a next leg up anytime soon here. So that's my reason to believe that Chainlink is also probably going to give you very good returns. But yeah, you can see Symmetrical triangle getting formed, probably going to break to the upside. Looking forward to it, and yeah, we're heading towards the new all-time high anytime soon here, in my opinion. It's looking very good. So let's see what we're going to do. How can I trade Link with leverage? So if you want to be leverage trading Link, I mean, if you really want to leverage trading, I think you have to accumulate a swing trade position. But yeah, if you want to be leverage trading it, you can be signing up to the referral link on Femex, or you can sign up in the referral link with Bybit. You can be signing up with both of them because you can be both trading them on Bybit or Femex. So it really depends what you want. But on Femex, you're getting a bigger deposit bonus. So it would be, of course, very amazing if you're signing up with either of these referral links if you want to be day trading them. So let me see. But guys, I know today, for me, today is a little bit of a hectic day here. Don't have a lot of time to make a lot of content. And of course, in the end of the day, I want to be making every single day content. But guys, I want to be saying this because we'll be wrapping up the stream here. It was not a very long stream. I know it is only 2 hours. I do want to be doing a longer stream tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm the whole day home. So tomorrow I have some more time, but today's a little bit tight for me. I have some things planned still, so maybe you can be expecting an extra video for me tonight. So yeah, you have to keep an eye out on the channel. So if you're liking these videos, guys, make sure to subscribe to the channel. It would be, of course, very amazing, because if you aren't subscribed to the channel yet, definitely worth doing so, because we're doing this every single day here. So of course today only 2 hours, but I will be still, if I see something very interesting, I will be giving you an update on my phone. But I will be not at home, so that's the reason why I can't do a longer live stream. And maybe tonight I can be still making a video. So that's the reason why you want to get subscribed. That's the reason why you want to be smashing up that bell notification button, because then you're up to date about every single thing here. And guys, if we're seeing something very interesting in terms of Bitcoin showing a signal of a buy or a sell, of course we'll be making an update. Or if we're seeing some other coins, maybe talking about Chainlink a little bit, specifically a video about Chainlink, because I do believe that Chainlink is going to towards all-time highs anytime soon here, just like Phantom, etc. Guys, we will be making some extra videos later on, but I see everyone, don't leave. I'm sorry, I have to leave here. Guys, it was an amazing stream here. Don't forget to smash up the likes, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I will be checking you guys later, at least tomorrow on Monday, with a new stream here. And tomorrow we'll be, of course, doing a long stream, just like we did yesterday. But guys, once we are back tomorrow with a new stream, I think tomorrow will be the exciting day, because right now it's still weekend. We can't see a bump to the upside kind of happening on the weekend. Of course, it can be happening, but we don't like to see it, and I don't think it's very likely to see it. But tomorrow, it's definitely an interesting day. Start of a new week. Monday, of course, we're probably going to see huge follow-through getting created. So looking forward to more to tomorrow already. So make sure to tune into the stream once again tomorrow, approximately at the same time. I do think I will be streaming a little bit earlier, maybe 1 or 2 hours earlier than today. So hopefully I'm going to see you back tomorrow on the channel. Guys, we'll be seeing you tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe, and peace out. Goodbye.